Hello everyone, we are here. Good to have you all with me tonight. We're going to have to be doing maybe just a little fiddling with some settings. It's been a little while since I streamed anything off of my Switch, and changing sound settings and everything, putting a delay on the mics so that things are synced up with what's happening on screen. A little rusty with all of that with the capture cards, so we might have to do a little bit of finagling, but it is good to have you all here regardless. Currently going through Palace of the Dead and Tactics Ogre Reborn. I'm loving these re-releases of classics. Seriously, man. Absolutely. It has been wonderful to see the OG getting the recognition that they deserve. It's great. It's great. Hoping characters slash mechs can be named in this one. Mechs can, in fact, be named, Segno. So we will be doing a little bit of that. We will be doing a little bit of that, indeed. Love how this falls perfectly in line with the strategy RPG rhythm the channel has found itself in. Seriously, it honestly is great. Hello, Tom. Hello, chat. Hello, Caffeine. I hope you're doing well. It's a Switch version, then? There is only a Switch version, Canada. The Switch version is the only version. Which I see Jordan Woolsey asks, is this coming to PC also? As far as I know, it's only on Switch. Maybe it'll get ported, much like a lot of the strategy RPGs have been. Triangle Strategy. I mean, Octopath Traveler, like, isn't a strategy RPG, but that's another one that was Switch exclusive, came to PC a year later. So maybe. I'd be surprised if they didn't, honestly, but I don't really know. Wait, what is this, real? It is, Alex. It is. It is. I assumed it was on PC too. Wow, nope. Nope. Much like Triangle Strategy was at launch, it is only on Switch currently. Oh, 20 people in chat right now. Good, good. I wasn't sure how many people were going to be interested in Front Mission, but, you know, figured take a little break from Tactics Ogre, check something else out on the big release day for it. I'm happy. Honestly, more people were interested in watching my tips video for Front Mission that I posted earlier than I expected. It's been good. It's been good. Hope you guys are enjoying. As I mentioned last night, Jane is still under the weather, and I think I am now coming down with the stomachy thing that she has going on, so we'll see. I'm doing all right thus far, but I have been feeling a wee bit under the weather myself, so if I seem a little out of it, that is probably why. Is it available? It is, Alex. Today is the release. Or it should be anyway. Pretty sure it's out today. Yeah, I just happened to be offered an early access code. I've had the game for about a week so that I could work on content and everything. And the embargo was up today, so I put my video up and now we're streaming. Also, we're going to go ahead and take this, haha, starting soon off the screen. There it is. We are here. And here is the main menu. Oh no, I hope you don't succumb to the Jane virus. We shall see. I knew you were going to play it since you mentioned November the 30th. Ron Blade, it has been so hard to bite my tongue and not say anything about the fact that I was going to be playing this. So many people were asking me about it, but like I didn't think I was really allowed to say anything. I mean, I guess I could have said like, yeah, we're going to play it on the 30th, but I didn't want to give away the fact that I had early access to it. So, because I wasn't sure if that would be okay with the embargo. So I've just kind of been nodding along, being like, yeah, it looks really cool, even though I've been playing it. Will they release a physical version of this game? That's a great question. It would be really cool if they did. It might be too niche, though, Rice. It might be too niche. But I don't know. It could very well be out there. They do like to put out physical releases for Switch games a lot of the time, so maybe. Thank you for the Tactics Ogre videos. You're very welcome, Navi. I hope you're enjoying it. And I hope with the knowledge you have acquired, you can tell other people, hey, listen, go check out Titanium Legman's Tactics Ogre Reborn videos. Or, hey, listen, here's some strategy on how you can beat this thing you're stuck on, one or the other. Can't wait for Front Mission 2 Remake as well. Yeah, that's the cool thing, right? They've announced 1 through 3 are getting remade. 2 and 3 don't have release dates yet, but they are confirmed to be happening, so that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. But yeah, so again, thank you to Forever Entertainment for granting me early access. I've really been enjoying the game. This is one that never really crossed my radar until much later in my life. And until now, I had never actually played any of the games, which is a travesty, seeing as how, you know, not only is it a strategy RPG, which is kind of my jam, but it's also a mech-based strategy RPG, which is very much my jam. And yet, for some reason, it was just never something that I played. But we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that today. I've played the first 5 or so missions on my own. Where's my load game here? Doesn't actually say. I've played the first, like, 5 or so fights, and the game can get tough. But I have figured out a lot based off of that experience. And I think that I was able to translate that well into some newcomer tips in my video. But we're going to be starting a new game today. We're going to start fresh, introduce the game to all of you who don't know it, and then for those of you who know it from the good old days, you'll be able to see what's new. Reminds me when I had to keep quiet about movie spoilers from work. I knew Luke Skywalker died like 6 months before it came out. Yeah, man. Yeah, that must have been rough. Been enjoying the tour videos. I know I mentioned a Lobber Beastmaster on your last video. I use a Fusilier with a shield for that now. Ooh, that's really cool. Ready to see some opposing mechs get recycled into commemorative bottle caps? Oh, hell yeah. Hope the Armored Core rumors are true. I think they are. I think they are. Like, there's been such a resurgence for mecha recently, and, like, people have such respect for FromSoft's work now. I would be surprised if they didn't try and return to some of their old fan favorite series. Alright, we're going to get in here. Guys, again, let me know if the sound levels are good. I know we just have background music at the moment. I can adjust things as we go. Also, if it seems like my voice is out of sync, let me know. I did do some test recordings, and it seemed pretty okay. But if we need to adjust my mic offset to make sure everything is synced up, then we can do that as well. We are going to get in here. New game. I do not need to play the tutorial, as a matter of fact. I can explain basically what needs to be explained very shortly from the tutorial to you guys. And we are going to be playing on Sergeant, the highest difficulty I have unlocked currently. Enemy hit points are increased by 20%. This feels like a good balance. I've been enjoying playing on this mode, so. We're going to be playing on the modern mode, just because it's the version that I know, but as any good remake really should do, unless it's something like completely different and completely like over the top in how changed mechanically it is, like Final Fantasy VII Remake, you can switch between the modern and the classic versions of the game, which is really cool. But I don't know the classic version, I don't have a nostalgic attachment to it, and I do like the way the modern version looks, so we're going to do this. We're also going to be choosing the OCU side. These are the 2 factions in the game. Just because I don't have that much experience with the game, I don't really know what the UCS side would be throwing at us. So we're going to start with the OCU. It is the recommended place to start. And hey, if you notice the thumbnail, you might have noticed some familiar looking art. That's right, Yoshitaka Amano is the artist behind a lot of this game. Like the character portraits and stuff aren't in his style, but I mean, if you know Final Fantasy and you know classic Final Fantasy art, this should be very familiar to you. Design on this game, a little nerfed. It was very bulky back in the OG. I see. So many difficulty options for people who love punishment. Yeah, the highest difficulty option is like enemies have like 800% extra health and deal 100% extra damage to you. I don't know how or why you would do that. Maybe if there's like New Game Plus. Hey, Nebs, how's it going? It's going well. It's going well. Thank you for asking, brother. Hope you're doing well as well. Ron Blade says UCS is added story from the DS version. Ah, okay. Thank you. Didn't know that. I was gonna say, that's a mono. It is. Reminds me of the Emma and Alisa routes you can choose from the 3rd game. Ah, okay. Again, I have no familiarity with the series, so. But yeah, so we're gonna start with the OCU. And we are not Royd today. No. We, oh right, I forgot I can't use my keyboard. We are Titan. Or Titanium. Maybe just Titan. Sounds a little bit better as like an actual name. Instead of like a call sign. Maybe my call sign could be Titanium. I'm trying to remember what I did before. Right, Titanium won't fit, so we're going to do Legman. That is the answer here. Alright. Legman is our call sign. Let's go. We would be man with gun and lady, or man with no gun and no lady. We are man with gun and lady, the superior American way. Okay. There is no voice acting, so I will be doing a bit of reading. Mission details. 2100. Board a light submarine in the Huffman Island city of Manassa, Oceania. Cooperative Union Territory. Rendezvous at waypoint 30 clicks offshore of Fort Monis, UCS territory. Transfer to camouflaged cargo ship and proceed to the landing point. At 0430, commence covert reconnaissance operation of UCS manufacturing. These facilities are in the Larkus district. In light of recent tensions between the two nations, you are prohibited from engaging in any hostile actions towards UCS units you may encounter. So basically, the only plot that you've missed is we are like a newly minted commander of a small squad. And there's rising tensions on this island. People believe that war is about to break out. Pretty much all you need to know. It's a very simple story getting into it. And here's Karen. This is Rabbit 1. I've reached the recon point. How does it look? It's quiet. Too quiet, maybe. I don't see anyone. I'm not planning on doing any heavy voice acting for this chat, because there's going to be a lot of voices, so. Be careful, Karen. Don't worry, Titan. I'll be fine. Lieutenant Maru is a capable soldier, Captain. I know you two are engaged, but you shouldn't worry yourself, so. I feel like it's against military regulations to have an engaged couple as part of the same squad, but, you know, what do I know? I know, thanks. Now clear comms. Apologies, Captain, but I have to wonder. Why go to all the trouble, violating the treaty even, to recon this rundown factory? All I can say is this is part of someone's agenda, and I don't like it. This factory? What's wrong, Karen? I can't believe they... This isn't... It isn't right. Karen, report. Uh-oh. Reinforcements. Ambush. Gun-armed mechs. Giant, scary, black, evil-looking mech. My Switch has been collecting dust. I take it with me when I travel, but rarely turn it on. Well, this might be a good reason to clean the dust off, you know? Return of titanium voice acting. Time for the new subscribers to see your voice skills. Not today, my friend. Wonder how long that no hostilities permitted will last for this mission. You know, if you love Front Mission, this very iconic scene where we first see Raven mech. Oh. We have to get Karen out of there. We're going in. Driscoll. I guess I can do some voice acting. You're right on time. Now let us see how well they've trained you. I don't need to see the controls. All right, here we go. Just to add, your commenting is amazing and made your Tactics Over videos a joy to watch, expecting much the same with Front Mission. Well, I hope that I satisfy, Navi. This is a completely different history that might not have ever had the same countries. Military regulations should be the least of your cultural concerns. You know, fair, fair. All right, so we have 3 units available to us, 2 named, ourselves, of course, in a Shrike, Ryuji in Ryo, and then this OCU soldier in Zenith. These mechs are all pretty much identical, and we don't need to worry too much about what they have going on. You can see in the top left, we have terrain bonuses, all pretty much the same 8% at the moment. Might be some different things as we move forward. And right now, we're just going to rush in there. There's a lot of mech customization in this. You'll see once we are able to actually like go to the garage and start futzing with stuff. It's really cool. Ah, I'm surrounded. This isn't going to end well for her. Yeah. Well done. A new pilot's first reaction to incoming fire is to cover their eye camera, not the torso where the cockpit is. Alas, that valiant effort will be in vain. Got all of her parts but the body destroyed in one fell swoop. Not a good start. Look at that, bro. They keep original art and improve it. I think it looks really good, yeah. Karen, hang on. Titan, no. Stay back. Nah, can't do that, unfortunately. We're coming in to save you. Treaty be damned. We do just a few war crimes as a treat. Yeah, you know, it's fine. Look at that movement, they skate. Yeah, long range they skate, whereas if you move like 1 or 2 spaces, they do little steppy steps. It's pretty cool. Nice attention to detail. Where's Denim? I'm so confused. Which dungeon is this? We're in the alt history dungeon, Legos all. Ah! Down she goes. Rip to Karen. You're a real one or something. Karen? Karen! See, it's like Fire Emblem in separate player/enemy phases. Yes. Yeah, Fire Emblem players are probably going to be a bit more at home here than Final Fantasy Tactics or Tactics Ogre players. I don't really know how to describe, like... I don't know how to describe the difference in those two styles of turn-based strategy RPG. I guess you could say, like, you could have, like, segregated turns, like, set very clearly delineated player and enemy phases, which are like your front missions and your Fire Emblems, and then integrated phases, where you've got like this intermixing and unit speed actually matters, like in Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre. And I think there's merit for both sides, for sure, depending on how the rest of the game is designed. Here they come, moving fast. Back in the OG, it was very intimidating mech. I think dark color covered with a menacing look. Yeah, fair. Putting chaff on each other to reduce the accuracy of my missiles. That I don't have. Actually, I think I have some. Hello, darling. Jane has returned. She's still quite under the weather. But she has a cat to cuddle with, so that helps. So you can cancel your actions too. This is a lot more like FE than I thought. Yeah, it's more like Fire Emblem than I would have expected at first as well. But it is nice. I do like it. It's a nice kind of return to form. So, with our first attack here, you can see we have 2 different options available to us. We have the PAP 55 machine gun, and you can see here, based on the icons below, it is a, I believe it's 4x6, so 6 shots for 4 damage apiece, 74 accuracy per bullet. That's not for the whole attack, that is per bullet. And a range of 1/1 with infinite ammo. Or we can do a Zenith Punch, and the different punches are actually named differently depending on what arm parts you have, and they have different power as a result. 9 flat damage, 82 accuracy, also melee range. So, the Zenith Punch isn't really worth it. If we had a single-shot rifle, I'd probably open with that, but we're just going to go with the machine gun. You'll pay for this! Nice opening shots. You can see their arms are actually integrated gun arms, so no melee for them, which is probably good for us. We have an Ibis rifle here. This is a single-shot rifle. Oh! And Ryuji with the clear shot on the body. 1-shot kill. Holy smokes. All right, well done, Ryuji. I don't think he ever landed a shot that good for me in my, my initial run of this. Remember, Commander, no hostilities allowed. They started it, to be fair. We'll have to coin new names for each. Front Mission and Fire Emblem will be phase type, and Tactics Ogre and FFT will be watermelon type. What? Caffeine says, "Hi Jane, sorry you're sick," with a sad face. She nodded and very quietly said, "Thank you." Max, remind you of Patlabor anime? Yeah. They definitely have that vibe going on. So you can see there, our mech's right arm is very close to being disabled, which isn't a huge deal. That's just our punch. So if that winds up getting disabled, like, I'm fine with it. And there it goes. All right, right arm disabled. The thing that sucks about that is we actually do have a missile launcher on there, I just noticed. But I mean, we don't really need it in this mission, honestly. But that is something to consider. If your arm gets disabled, any shoulder weaponry you have on that same side will also be disabled. All right, Ryuji, can you do it again? 1 shot to the body? Nope. Big whiff. Okay. No magic here, friend. No, there is no magic here, Warren. My apologies. Perhaps you could wow them with your magical prowess, though. Introduce them to something they've never seen before. Alright, we've almost got the attacker down. You can see its body only has 2 HP left, and if you're paying attention, you'll note that if the body gets destroyed, the whole mech gets destroyed. Hey, and we got 1 bullet on the body, so it's down. Beautiful. Usually I use missiles since no counter. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. It's absolutely worth using missiles. It's just here not really required. Oh, damn. Dropping him on the counter. Very nice. Hope that the rifle has an option to be equipped as a 2-handed weapon, like in Front Mission 5. If that's a thing, it is not something I've seen before, but it's possible. Unfortunately, you can't repair something once it's actually been destroyed, so we just have to end our turn there. And we can actually have this OCU soldier use his MGR-IB, which is a 2x12 damaging missile attack. We'll see if either of them hit. One of them hit, but he was guarding, so it did very little damage. Okay. I have never seen this type of golem before. You learn something new every day, Warren. Also, hey, guys, I just want to say, if mods, if you could ready a link to Warren Report's channel once again, that would be great. I was looking last night. Warren Report, as I looked last night, was a scant 15 subs away from that big 1K mark. So if you guys haven't already, you should go show his channel some love. He does some really cool, in-depth lore breakdowns of not just Tactics Ogre, but the entire Ogre Battle series. So if that's at all of interest to you, drop by, drop him a sub. Let's see if we can't get Warren to 1K tonight. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? I think the man deserves it. He puts in a lot of good work. Holy mods, dropping 3 in a row. Well done, guys. Well done. Is the yo good morning audio disabled? Audio's fine, can't hear it. Interesting. It should be working. I'll replay it. It worked for me when I tested it before. Says I won on my screen. This is magic. That's the power of love. We're just emphasizing. Hell yeah. Guys, seriously, go drop some subs and some love for Warren Report. Guy does great work. Very in-depth videos. I checked some out last night. Very, very cool stuff. No Beidou voice. Interesting. I'm not sure why that would be. You know what? I actually have an idea. Give me 1 second. I can fix this. I think my audio output isn't going to the right output. So, let me... Properties. Yep, okay. Here we go. Let me try this. Alright, I'm going to replay it one more time. Terracy and DBRPG. You guys are going to have your alerts replayed here. So, Terracy. You guys hear that? Working now? Beautiful. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I forgot that I had the output changed because of being on Switch, so, but it's fine now. We're good. Now this is pod racing.
Good morning.
Thanks a lot, friends. You're awesome. You're awesome, Warren. Thank you for all of your efforts, friend. Is it already full release? It should be, Muhammad. I had early access, but as far as I know, the embargo was up at the same time the game came out, so it should be available right now on Switch. In fact, someone actually said they were downloading it currently in the comments of my tips video. So yes, it should be available. 20 bucks, I believe. This should be enough. Now to cleanse this place with righteous fire. What? Captain, stand back! There it goes! Particle effects! Boom! Pow! Crash! So this is the infamous Palace of the Dead, says Cactus Overlord. Yes. June 3rd, 2090, the Larkus Incident. The Unified Continental States publicly accused the Oceania Cooperative Union of sending Wanzers on a mission to destroy UCS military factories in the Larkus district of Huffman Island. The OC responded by denying any involvement with the attack and in turn accused the UCS of staging the entire incident to justify full-scale occupation. Diplomatic efforts for a peaceful resolution eventually failed, and Huffman Island became the center stage for war between the two superpowers. Thus began the Second Huffman conflict. Whoa, okay, that scrolled faster than I thought it would. Whew. Holy smokes. Yes, so mechs in this are called Wanzers. Short for a full German phrasing. Basically, that means walking tanks. The Wanzer pilots who were present at the site of the Larkus incident were reclassified as MIA. Aside from a handful of top-level Army officials, only these pilots have any knowledge of the actual events that occurred in Larkus. Lord, breathe, Tom, breathe. Speedtanium Reed, man. A year after the Larkus incident, in the Barrenden district of Huffman Island, OCU territory. I was going to say, lol, short game. Yeah, would you get blown up? That's it, guys. Congratulations. Enjoy your 20 bucks. Play that mission over and over as much as you feel you need until you get your money's worth. Lee, you made it in time. Let's go. Arena manager. You're up next. Get in your Wanza. I hear you. I know you're on a winning streak, but losing a couple here and there is better for business, you know? Titan Clive, we need to talk. Didn't you see the sign on the door? Authorized personnel only. Get the hell out! Hold on. Who are you? Come on, it's your turn on the arena floor, Titan. Hurry up and get down there. Go on. I'll speak with you later. And now, the night's main event. Hot on a 12-match winning streak, Titan Hellspawn Clive versus Jack. There we go. Jack Crimson Sutherland. Let the games begin. There we go. Us versus Sutherland. Let's go. All right. So you can see our mech is a little stubbier and less intimidating looking than once it was. The year has been rough, apparently. Why do they even give you ammo if this is to be non-violent under any circumstances? Fair, fair. Remember this, I tend to abuse defense XP here and level up in arena. Oh boy, I mean, yeah, you can do that. Liked the last guy's sunglasses there. Yeah, very stylish looking. Very good looking dude. Was hoping for more of a 2D art style for this one, but definitely still picking this up. Well, what you'll be happy to know, Rocker, is that you can actually choose the classic art style from the PS1 version as well. So if that's more your cup of tea, you do get to choose that at the start of the game. Reminds me of Full Metal Panic Season 3. Fair. That's another one I have to actually watch. So you can see here, we actually have a long-range missile launcher. So seeing as how it doesn't evoke counterattacks, we're going to go ahead and use that. He can still get some punches in on us, but... Bonk! Okay, the body damage is rude. This is completely RNG dependent, by the way. We're dead. You've lost the match. Looks like you've lost your edge. No matter. We'll get you back in shape. I'm in command of the Canyon Crows mercenary group, affiliated with the OCU Army. They're using mercs now. That's right. Just between you and me, the OCU is losing. Bad. The Army refuses to admit that it couldn't slug its way out of a wet paper bag. And so, we need mercenaries. Real soldiers. Like you, Titan. So you've come to recruit me. You're fast on the draw. Yes, I want you to work for me. I want you to lead the Crows. I'm not going back to the Army. Not even to avenge Karen's death. What would you know about that? Everything. A man in my position has to do his homework. You were in Larkus at the time of the infamous incident when Karen was KIA by UCS forces. You were unceremoniously discharged, your records, your very existence, deleted from OCU databanks. And you've spent the last year drifting from one town to the next, earning your pay as an arena prize fighter in dumps like this. Come with me, and you'll get the chance to find the man who killed Karen. That's the least you can do for her, don't you think? Wow, Tom, you suck at this. He does say different if you win. Yes, yes. I did win when I played this on my own. But yeah, again, it's pretty RNG dependent, especially early in the game. Where do I sign? Good. Welcome to the Crows. There's a transport plane waiting for you at the airport that will take you to your first assignment. Visit my office in the military ward once you're ready. And take this. 1,000 Huffman dollars should cover any Wanzer upgrades you might need. Damn, $1,000 and I can upgrade a mech? Let's go. And here we are in Barrendon, which has my favorite music in the game thus far. I love just this menu is so cool, man. The mech in the background, like the old train station, it's so sick. Man, you lose one fiance and all of a sudden it's Mobile Fighter G Gundam. I mean, that's pretty accurate, isn't it? Game looks fun. It is fun, Cygnus. I have been enjoying it. I mean, for $20, you really can't go wrong. And I'm not saying that because I'm sponsored. I just got early access. I'm not sponsored or anything. It just legitimately has been a fun time. How complex and or bogged down with stuff does this game get on a scale from Shining Force to Disgaea? I've never played Shining Force, so that's a hard scale for me to complete. It's nowhere near as complex as Disgaea, though. It's much more straightforward, in my opinion. Most classic action movie writing, I love it. It's so good, dude. I love it. It's great. Seems he did his homework exactly. The OCU is losing. Bad. So we need people like you, the guy who just lost. Bad. Titan, am I doing the voices? I am, Navi. Could you not tell? I'll take that as a compliment, I guess. Yeah, there's no voice acting in this. Alright, so we have some upgrades that we can apply, and we're going to do just that. Let's go to the shop. And look at this funky dude, our Wanzer dealer, who definitely doesn't also look like he deals drugs on the side. Hey, brother, what can I do for you today? Well, we're going to go to setup, and we're going to see our very armored core setup area. So we have the Shrike, which is a really cool looking, but very poorly performing mech. We unfortunately don't have a huge degree of options in terms of customization right now. We can get a second rifle, though, so I think we're going to do that. We will get a single-shot rifle, so we have a little bit of variety. And this siege rifle fires one less bullet, but it's more accurate. So, you know what? Let's go with that. Or it might be one less damage, actually. Can't get any other shoulder-mounted weaponry at the moment, but we can get some much, much better bodies. So, all told, I want to go for the extra HP Zenith here. So we're going to throw this on. And we can't get much more in the way of gear. We can throw a higher defense Zenith arm on here. And that's pretty much going to be what we can afford to do. I do also want to be orange, or an approximation thereof. Bronze will do. And I'm not going to... Actually, no, I will change the name of my vehicle. This is my name. You guys don't get to name this one. This one is me. This is Slag. Again, I went to my keyboard. Old habits. There we go. Slag. Now, if we can, look at how mismatched our arms are. I would like to sell a couple of parts so we can try and get at least one more upgraded part. We can sell this Raptor. The Tendus we can get rid of. And this Tendus arm. Cool. And that will allow us to buy, I believe, exactly one more piece. So we'll probably just get the other arm piece just to round it out. There we go. Better. Better. We're looking a little bit more mech-like again. Shining Force is simple, but one of my all-time favorites. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's another one I should probably check out at some point. I've seen people talk about it before. Get an extra repair kit as well. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks, Wanzer Dealer. Moving background is such a nice detail. It is. It is. It's very, very nice. Starting to think the OCU has a fundamentally flawed staffing strategy. Oh my god, I'm like, the VA is decent. Holy shit. Well, there you go. Thank you, Navi. That's all me, brother. I have always had a side ambition of getting into voice acting, but I just don't know where to start. All right, so we're going to go to setup here and just see... Can I equip any more? I can actually equip one more repair part, so we're going to do just that. Nice. Paint comes free with purchase? What a deal. I know, right? Music is very vibable. It is, Caffeine, it is. They fully redid, much like with Tactics Ogre. I don't know if it was orchestrated, but they did redo the entire soundtrack, so... That's actually something, the background music that I had going at the start of the stream, there's a full sound test menu right in the main menu with all of the music unlocked, so you can compare the two. And it's got the new and the OG side by side. So you can play whichever one you want, which is nice. Okay, so I'll overwrite this. Alright, to the military ward. Wanzer dealer looking absolutely radical. Oh, yes. Delacia Knight saying, hello, streamer. Well, hello, Delacia Knight. I hope you're having a good one. Are you all set to go? I am indeed. Good. Let's board the transport. I hope you don't get airsick. They just read Moneyball and are like, bro, we just got to bring in a bunch of losers nobody wants. We can win this thing. Hey, it's Ryuji. We know this guy. It's only been a year since we last saw him or something. Captain Clive, it's good to see you again. He definitely would have a more high-pitched voice. Ryuji, what are you doing here? I decided to stay on Huffman after my discharge. I couldn't go back to Japan after what happened. Colonel Olsen found me and recruited me. I had no reason to say no, so here I am. I'm sorry to interrupt. Captain Clive, I'm glad you decided to join us. I'm Natalie Blakewood. I've been ordered to serve as your second-in-command. Welcome to the Canyon Crows. Are we all done with introductions? Yes, sir. Except for the crows who aren't present, of course. They'll get their chance. Let's go. Is the bar the Warren report of this game? Kind of. You can find new recruits and, like, learn little bits of side info there. Don't forget to visit the bar, drop some important hints sometimes. Yes. Not too important for this first one, which is why I didn't bother, but in the future we will, for sure. I love her portrait. It's really good, isn't it? Ryuji has joined, and Natalie has joined. Awesome. Ryuji, you haven't changed a bit, buddy. The Cyber Warren report. Oh, God. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Just a complete, like, alt history, like, future set Tactics Ogre. It's, like, all cyberified, but it's still TO. That'd be super cool. What you up to back there, love?
Filing my nails.
Filing your nails?
Yeah.
It's important maintenance.
Yeah.
Good to do. Hey, we've got this guy with the Guile haircut. Contacts at 1 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Screw that. We're surrounded, JJ. What are we going to do now? This is all your fault. I told you we shouldn't have gone out this far. What? You're the one who said you wanted to find some easy kills for extra cash. We'll split it 50-50. 50% of 0 is 0, man. Cut me some slack. My folks need the money. What for? Your funeral? And hey, dropping in from the sky like the badasses we are. Let's go. Hello. 5 whole mechs under our command now. Let's go. Aha! Hooray for reinforcements. Told you we didn't have to worry. What's going on? Keith, is this your idea of covert reconnaissance? Walking up to the enemy to shake their hands? What can I say? They looked a bit lonely, so we thought we'd play with them a bit. Is that supposed to be funny? Cut it out, you two. Now's not the time for this. Captain, we await your orders. There's only 5 of them. What are you waiting for? Advance! Here we go. Am I the only one noticing that these battles play out almost exactly like Metabots? Oh boy, there's a deep cut. I hadn't noticed, but I also have very vague memories of Metabots, so... Now we just need Guile's theme playing. I think we're actually going to cut down through here, go through the water, and then we should be able to have myself and Natalie get a flank on this guy. What bearing is this guy even reading? Hell if I know. Metabot's like when you take the loser's parts. I mean, you do that a lot, so. Alright, Ryuji, do you have long-range stuff at the moment? I hope you do. It'd be great if you did. You do not. Alright, well, you get to brawl with this guy. Alright, Natalie, if you want to let him come to you, that would be great. I think of this current squad, Natalie pretty much has been the strongest for me in the past. Keith and JJ are also good, don't get me wrong, but Natalie has been able to solo entire squads of dudes before, so there's a reason she's second in command, I guess. That and you change them out and try to take all the HP off the opponent's body parts to render them ineffective. You know, that's true, Joe. That's true. Joe with the absolutely spicy takes. Yeah, but I'm here for it, man. I love Metabots. Or loved, anyway, back in the day. Thought Tom would like my Sacred Stones joke? Wait, what? I missed it. It's Natasha. I mean Natalie. Oh, I see. Okay. I missed that. My apologies. My apologies. Alright, well, it's only a 4 accuracy difference, and we get more damage if we land the hit with the Zeger, so we're just going to go for that. We can see here Ryuji wielding the exact same gear he had before, and missing just like he did before. Okay. It's either one-shot or completely failing to hit with Ryuji, it seems. I'd rather have Natalie using her gun, so let's go with this. Okay, some damage on the legs. Not bad, not bad. What is this, and why is that art so familiar? Riku, this is Front Mission First Remake, a mecha-based, kind of more Fire Emblem-esque turn-based strategy game compared to Tactics Ogre. I don't know if all of the art is done by Yoshitaka Amano, but at least the art I have on the thumbnail is. So if you're familiar with old Final Fantasy, even current Final Fantasy, you should be familiar with his art. Missed by a flying explosive. What a lovely experience. Plus 5 XP. Yup. You do get XP for everything in this. Good job, Ryuji. I can always count on you to never be able to hit anything. Alright, Natalie. We can't quite divide and conquer because we can't cut this guy off, but we can at least get this around on him. Ooh, big body damage there. Very good. Now, for any of you who have watched my tips video, you know it's actually in your best interest to try and destroy enemy body parts before you destroy the full mech, because you get a big chunk of XP for each body part you destroy. So with a little bit of luck, we will knock some parts off of this dude and get some XP for our trouble. JJ, if you want to hold the line, that would be great. I think we're actually going to go for the Pabot punch, because it's the same damage, but it's more accurate, so... Bonk. Bonk. Yoshitaka Amano. So used to seeing that art on covers, it looks good in game. Wish Final Fantasy would have made more use of it. Yeah. Could you imagine a world where, like, the main art of Final Fantasy was done by Amano? That would be insane. So Ryuji is the Strength Cavalier, not the Skill/Speed Cavalier. Good to know. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate assessment, actually, Joe. Nice shot, JJ. Let's go. Alright, he's about to lose the right arm, so he won't be able to punch if that goes down. Might go ahead and splurge on a repair kit for him next turn. Let's try and have Ryuji land a hit. Brother! I need you to get some hits in here. Come on. Ooh, going for the grenade launcher. Oh, smoke. Fair enough. Dropping my accuracy, which is fine. Go for the missile launcher. Nice. See? 17 XP for breaking an arm. Not bad, not bad. We don't have to repair kit next. Alright, Ryuji. Get a hit in, brother. Oh my god, guys. He actually landed something. It's a goddamn miracle. 20 turns from now, he might even kill it. Okay, no counter hit. That's good. Flying explosives must be amazing when it misses a target. Make sure to miss everything else. True, true. Those misses, XCOM PTSD. Yeah, I've definitely noticed that. Things that should be like a 80% chance to hit miss way more often than you would think. But I also don't think the game takes terrain into consideration when it's showing you the hit rates here. Like, this is just the base hit rate of the Raptor, but then you can see this guy is actually standing on woods, which gives him plus 20% cover. So I don't know the exact calculation, but I think that that does actually drastically reduce our accuracy here. And again, it's accurate per bullet as well, so stuff like that happens. What's up, honey? Nothing? Okay. I'm sorry you don't feel good, honey. Guys, send all of your Spirit Bomb level goodwill to Jane, please. She needs it. Ryuji forgot his glasses. Seriously, man. He really did. Meanwhile, on the other hand, JJ's out here slugging it out, and I love it. Oof. All right, well, solid hit on the body. And then a miss. You know, I just complimented you, brother. Come on. Damn it, Sane. I mean, Ryuji. That's actually a name that you might recognize, Jane. Do you remember Sane and Kent? From our one Fire Emblem 7 stream?
Yes.
The Cavaliers. Oh my god. Ryuji, please. You're literally dying, dude. You've gotten one hit in. Come on. Final Fantasy IX, the game you're thinking of is Final Fantasy IX. Amano is one of the main artists on that game. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Makes sense, since seeing as I never played it. Here comes the please play Final Fantasy IX comment. Good job, me. Good big whiff on the missile there. Ryuji, heal up your body, I guess, so you can keep slugging it out with this dude. And by slugging it out, I mean never hitting him, apparently. There we go. Thank you, Natalie. Plus 38 XP. Like I said, Natalie is probably the most reliable out of the squad currently, in my experience. Okay, got some arm damage. Not bad, not bad. If we can disable the left arm, he won't be able to punch, so that'll be good. Good job, JJ. Don't forget to abuse missiles. I know. I just don't have that many of them right now. For Jane, that over that. Projection of body fixation.
Thank you.
Oh, Segno and your alchemical equations. I assume it's good as well. Segno's a good egg, so. There we go. There's some good damage, Keith. That's what we're talking about. I do like JJ just completely gumming up the works over here. Me sending healing energy to Jane. Hell yeah. Thank you, Caffeine. And this is why Fire Emblem started using 2 RNs instead of 1. Until it went back to 1 in later games, like goddamn Fire Emblem Fates, which is one of my favorites, except for how screwy the RNG is in that game. Oh my, Ryuji, please. You're killing me and you right now, dude. Like, we're gonna clear the whole mission and you won't have landed a single solid hit on this guy. All right, Natalie, going for the big flank, please. We are out of missiles on me, so we're gonna have to move into a more favorable position. Hey, there's some damage. She got a better mech on this round, I think. Yeah, she definitely does. She has the most high-quality mech here, for sure. Come on, JJ. Big punch. Okay. Hola, never heard of this game, says Sweet Monkey Juice. This is Front Mission First Remake. It's out today. I was granted an early access code by Forever Entertainment, the people behind the publishing of the remake. And it is a cult classic, mecha-based, more Fire Emblem-style turn-based strategy RPG from the PS1 days that got a really nice update. They're also going to be remaking / remastering the 2nd and 3rd games. Hey, there you go, Ryuji. Nice. Which will be coming out, probably 2 will be next year and 3 will be the year after that, I'm guessing. But I have no insider information on that. I'm just wildly guessing. Hey, there we go. Knocked his gun off. Let's go. Zidane Tribal is one of my favorite FF protagonists and my idiot monkey son for a reason. Fair. Fair. I know pretty much nothing about Zidane other than, like, the little you learn about him in Disgaea, so. Ryuji. My guy, my dude, my pal, my friend. I need you to hit the enemy, please. Water animation is top tier. It is really good, yeah. Absolutely. Again, like, the remaster of this was very, very well done. We can all agree that Shadows of Valencia is the best one. Of all Final Fantasies, ooh. I do love Shadows of Valencia, but I mean, Sacred Stones, Fates, Three Houses, Genealogy of the Holy War. There's a lot of big competition out there. A lot of big competition. And this is actually something you can chime in on. You've played some of these games. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I meant to say Fire Emblem. If I said Final Fantasy, that was just something. No. No, Fire Emblem. They're both F titles. My brain gets confused. I'm dumb. Hey, there we go. There's the finisher. No, I'm definitely dumb. You've admitted it. I finally got you to admit it after all of these years. I know the truth. I know how Jane feels. She thinks I'm stupid. You played a lot more than that. You were on like chapter 3 of 4. It's just been a while since you played it. Ryuji using the D punch there. I mean, if it lets him actually land a hit, I don't care where he actually hits them. Still waiting for Advance Wars to come out on Switch. Oh my god, I know. I was gonna cover it on the channel. I probably still will, but like, I need them to release the goddamn game, man. Like, there's no reason to delay it at this point. All right, both arms are disabled on this guy, so he can't attack anymore. So that's good. Not asking for videos on it, by the way. You do what you feel is right. Of course, I know, Light. That is something I would like to do eventually, though, is get all the Final Fantasies on the channel. Like, we started the channel with Chrono Trigger for a reason. But that's a long-term commitment. Of all Final Fantasy games, I still say Tactics is king. That can't add at all. Yes! Big agree. Big agree. Crazy that this came out before Advance Wars. I know, right? What can a mech do if both its arms have been turned into soup cans? Use items? Run around and block? Not a whole lot, honestly. My favorite Fire Emblem games are probably Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, Awakening Conquest. Shadows of Valencia is fantastic, though. Yeah, it really is up there, for sure, for sure. Counterpoint. Best strategy RPGs of all time are the Tactics Ogre games. Archers are gods in Tactics Ogre. Archers blow in almost every Fire Emblem. Archers are Unga Bunga in Shadows of Valencia. Thus, Shadows of Valencia equals Tactics Ogre. So hear me out here. I hear you, Joe. But consider, most people in the Fire Emblem community are just bad at using archers in most Fire Emblem games. The Virion in Awakening. Ash. Yeah, oh god, your Ash was a monster. Like, he was up there with Dimitri, who was also a monster. Yeah, see, the thing is, like, the common consensus is if you can't easily counterattack, hey, there you go, JJ. If you can't easily counterattack in the enemy phase, then you're not worth using. But I think that's really underselling the value of archers in a lot of ways. And then in games where they can counter in the enemy phase, like Shadows of Valencia, and depending on who we're talking about, in Fates and Three Houses, really shows how strong archers can be. And I'm totally not just biased because I'm literally an archery instructor in real life, I promise. Also, Natalie just casually finishing that guy who had near full health. Goddamn. Nice, JJ, with the body punch, too. We are making progress suddenly. Definitely a long-term commitment and having to pick between playing remakes / remasters or originals. True, true. Okay, Ryuji. Alright, we did some damage there. We need to repair some body parts, though, because Ryuji is in danger of going down, and I really don't feel like having anyone die and lose me money in the first real fight. Okay. A lot of games actually don't have good endings, but Shadows of Valencia nails it so hard. True. That's very true. Alright, so... I want Keith to back up JJ, because I want to get this XP over here. Meanwhile, myself and Natalie can work on the boss. But I suggest we merely amend the statement to most Fire Emblem players below. Fair. Very true. Very true. That is a factual statement, my friend. Love FE Archers. There's a third reason why I wanted Claude in FE 3H. Fair. Fair. Yeah, Wyvern Rider Claude is so badass, man. Bernadetta is broken in 3H. She is very good. She is very good, for sure. Actually, archers are kind of awesome. Hide bone arrows under Jane. No, my bow is up at my my parents' place because it's warped and I need to spend a lot of time trying to unwarp it. And I don't have the time or really the reason to do that right now, so didn't bother bringing it down here. Oh my god, that would be incredible. I would... like, completely unironically love to be able to do some target shooting each day. That'd be incredible. Hey, Ryuji, you did it, dude! It only took you, again, literally the whole map, but hey, you got a level out of it, so... Okay, so we can see here, he got primarily short range, but he did get a decent chunk of melee as well, and then long and dodge, so... he's got a decent array of stuff all around here. Is there a save option during a mission now? Haven't finished downloading it yet. Would be nice to have that added. Ta-da! Right there. Save game. So you can, in fact, do that. And it doesn't even, like, end the game. Like, you can just save and get right back to it. So you can save Scum if you so choose. Ryuji is hitting things. Morpheus voice. He's starting to believe. Go, Ryuji, go. Maybe you can actually get back to the rest of the fight and be semi-useful. We see the commander here is quite tanky, so it's taking us a while to blast through all of his armor. But we are getting there. We are getting there. Oh, we actually... I didn't realize there was a palm tree here, so we can't actually get Keith around. We'll have to go through the river, which might take a while, but better than nothing. Alright, JJ, just keep slapping, my guy. You've been doing great thus far with the melee. Keep it up. Punch! Nice. We will never save Scum here. True facts, Navi. I'm a man of honor, damn it. A lot of the popular FE YouTubers crap on archers and whatnot, but then they unironically say that Soren is the best mage in Path of Radiance. Oh god, I know. I know. There's a reason that I don't watch much in the way of Fire Emblem YouTube content. And I haven't since Omega Killer and Ceph 1212. And if any of you know those names, that's a huge deep cut. Like that's going back to my high school days. So pretty sure Omega Killer isn't even around anymore. I know Ceph 1212 rebranded to Snake Mom Melissa, so. But that's the crew that actually got me into Super Robot Wars. Because I found them way, way back in the day, and then after I saw them play Fire Emblem, I saw them play Super Robot Wars, and I was like, well, this is just the dopest shit ever. And I was right. I would say for the first 6, the GBA or PSP versions were available are the way to go. The DS versions of 3, can get the 3D versions of 3 and 4 on Steam, I think. Okay, so since there is a decent group of people here, and I'm not trying to start a debate, if there are divisive opinions on this, I ask only that you be civil with one another, because I know how these things can go. What is the general temperature of the room on the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters? I'm taking cover. I know this is likely to go bad, but... Because they've always looked good to me, but I've never played any of them, so please don't crucify me or each other. Like, just honest answers only, please. Mages are terrible in Path of Radiance. The best mage is the one you barely have to use because that means you're actually being productive. Damn. I mean, I don't think they're that bad, but... Hence, Khalil is the best mage. Khalil is very strong. You're not wrong. I read it as it went by. Quick save and autosave. Not quick save, but you can just, like, straight up save. And then load. Wait, actually, how are we on HP? Probably should heal the body. What's up? Ah! You're going to need that on certain red mech you're going to encounter. Gotcha, gotcha. Definite save file, not just quick save. Yes. For 8 and 9 PS1 versions, I've heard the remasters are a bit buggy. I do have the remastered 8, and it's fine, other than some tinny audio. Palm in the way, the tree terror continues, and the grass will outlive you all. Listen, I'm not here... What is it, The Happening? Is that the M. Night Shyamalan movie with the trees and plants that try to kill everybody? Yeah. We're not in The Happening here, okay? Could you save scum in the original front mission? I do not believe you could, no. Haven't tried them, says Jordan. Need to redo the entire map over? Yeah, so classic Fire Emblem style. Navi is in favor of the Pixel remasters. Okay, okay. And 7, I know Canadian is going to hate this, oh boy. I would play the Steam release with the Reunion mod pack to revamp the MIDI music track and retranslate the game to be closer to the original Japanese. Oh, interesting. Secret option C, it seems. Watched a playthrough of FF6. It was really good. Only issue is the text font, but it was easily modded to look better. And that's for the Pixel remaster, Canadian. Okay, cool. Because that's probably the one I want to play the most of all the ones I haven't played yet, so I might want to picking that up and doing it on the channel at some point. Alright, Natalie, can you finish the boss? Not quite. That's alright. There's more XP to be had anyway. Alright, JJ, get in there and slap. Boom! Nice. Down he goes. Could have gotten another part destruction there for bonus XP, but I'm not that pressed about it. And hey, we got his Raptor machine gun. Nice. We'll be able to equip that after the mission. I'm also very, very bad at remembering what loot we get in these missions, so I will definitely be relying on you guys to remind me that we got something cool. Hey, level 2 for JJ. Nice. Melee going up a lot. Very good. We'll definitely be using him for that. Okay, so can Keith and JJ do some good damage here? Multiple? Oh, I thought you were trying to get my attention. I've yet to really do anything with the Pixel remasters, but I will admit this. The sprites just bug me to hell, especially when they had the awesome GBA sprites right there. You see, and that's the type of thing I've got, like, no frame of reference for. Don't really know what the originals looked like versus what the Pixel remasters look like, so it might not bother me as a result. But maybe it would, if they just don't look good. I don't know. Yes, Pixel Remaster. They got the original artist to come and touch with the sprites instead of doing a shitty modern folk. Oh, nice. Hey, there's another big kill. Let's go. Alright, we're free to take down the boss now. If we can. I say that like it's a guarantee. It's definitely not. Okay. The bosses are quite tough in this, as I've learned. Right from the jump, just because they've got so much extra, like, armor and stats and stuff. Hey, but then Natalie does it anyway. Let's go. What? How? The OC was never this good. Well, sorry, my Weasley-looking friend, but today, we are. And we got a level for Natalie. Nice. And we got an arm. I guess we can put it on either side. I've never actually looked at that, but that could be a decent arm. This is probably my pixel artist ways talking, though, so take it with a grain of salt. I just feel like some of the pixel work doesn't seem like they put the effort in that they could have. Fair? Joe says, so happy with Tactics Ogre Reborn, by the way. Never got to play any of the other versions, and I always wanted to. And I was terrified that with how so many remakes lately have gone, it would just be a glitchy nightmare or just a lazy port. Yeah, I get that, but the good thing is with, Matsuno, in like so tightly involved with all of it, it was pretty much guaranteed to be good. So they pretty much had the whole original team on it, and even where they didn't, the original members of the teams that did the first 2 versions of the game are all still credited, which is really nice. OCU do not steal. Fair. Also, I keep forgetting that I don't actually get the alert sounds in my headset because I'm routing my Switch sound to my headsets and nothing else. So Storm Davis and Tommy VZ, my apologies for the late acknowledgement. Thank you for subscribing. Good to have you with us. Hope you're enjoying the content. The area is clear of hostiles. Captain, let me formally introduce you to Keith Carabel and Joinus Jerisaka, or Jeriaska, I should say. 2 more members of the Canyon Crows. Just make sure you never stand behind me and we'll get along fine, Captain. Captain? The Colonel has asked us to report to the military ward in New Milligan. The facilities there will also let us repair and resupply. Nice! Proper first mission, done and dusted. Get a bunch of money off of all the kills that we made, very nice. And we didn't have any units destroyed, so there's no repair costs. Because part repairs are free, everybody. Thank God, because otherwise I would get real expensive real fast. The fact that its reception is so overwhelmingly positive and it's lauded so thoroughly by old and new fans makes me feel like I'm finally getting the best product that I've been paying for. Whereas these days I usually feel bad when I buy games because I feel like I'm supporting poor producing practice. That's fair, Joe, that's fair. But you definitely don't have to worry about that with Reborn. What are you laughing at? Hmm? Oh, okay. You want to share with the class or no? Okay, fair enough. What was with the crane neck over my desk, by the way? What was that about? Oh, I have a little bit of brandy. Nothing crazy. What's that look? What does that look? She says as she's staring right at me and going, mm-hmm, in a very judgmental manner. Okay. And finally, on the subject of Final Fantasy X and X-2, got the HD versions, which include all the international version content that didn't make it into the actual international releases, and the 12 has the Zodiac Age. True, true. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I still have a sealed copy of Tactics Ogre for PSP with the Final Fantasy 1 and 2 code. One day I'll get around to playing the PSP version. Dude! With the success of Reborn, that might actually wind up being worth something. You should potentially just hold on to that, especially since it's sealed. That's really cool. What the hell? Next chapter of Tactics Ogre Reborn going off the rails in here. Hey, Retroclips, what's up, my friend? Venom found the time portal. Alright, to New Milligan. For some reason, you don't, like... This is something that's weird. I don't know why it's like this. You select your destination that you go to, but it doesn't automatically put you in the destination. You have to then hit B to enter it. It's so weird. This has been Random Info Dump with Light. Well, thank you for the info dump, Light. It's always informative. Alright, so we have a good chunk of money. We can go to the military ward to get our next orders, but we shouldn't do that yet. Let's go to the bar. Barzilla. Talk to the bartender. New Milligan is the OCU's first Huffman settlement. My bar's been around since day one, making us the oldest Union-side establishment. Quite a legacy. And it looks like a shithole, buddy. Congrats on your original establishment, I guess. I hear there was a plane crash nearby. Thanks, Gray. Billy. Pilots gain different numbers of skill points in each weapon category and dodge rating. It's best to specialize in one type of weapon at first if you want to survive. Fair. That's definitely where I first got the idea for one of my tips in the tips video today. And Steve. I heard that CPUs work better on clear nights during a full moon. I heard it from Hash in Barrendon. You know, I don't know if I believe you. That's a little superstitious of you there, Steve, but you can trust him, really. Okay, Steve, whatever you say, bud. And the love that the melee/magic hybrid classes get in this game makes me happy, because I've always loved those classes in RPGs, and they usually blow. Oh, I'm right there with you, Joe. That's how I've always been. Like, I remember in Dragon Age Origins, I was so excited when I could make, like, a full melee magic tank build. It was so good, man. So awesome, with like blood magic and all sorts of aura shields and everything. It was great. Alright, don't really think we need to go to the arena at the moment. Let's just go to the shop, see what stuff we can get. I think it's charming how rugged this place is. Oh yeah, it's great. I love it. Poke Jane's tummy. This was fun. Alright, so we've got decent enough gear on our main mech at the moment. Let's take a look at everybody else. So, Ryuji literally only has a punch and a single-shot rifle. Really not a huge fan of that for him. We did get a machine gun that we could equip in his offhand, so let's not buy anything for him there. But I would like to get him a shoulder-mounted weapon. So, of all of the available options, I like the bone launcher the most. I don't know why it's called bone. It's definitely just a missile launcher, but it's called bone. It's the most expensive, but it also has the highest damage and the best accuracy, although its weight is also the highest. So, we'll probably... we can put it on his left. It's fine. We're going to have a weapon in his right hand anyway, so... we have 4,000 money to spend, so we actually have a decent amount. What can we get for him here? Can we get a better CPU? We can, as a matter of fact. The Rayon is just a straight upgrade. It gives him more melee and long range, which is good. I'm almost inclined to turn Ryuji into our long-range specialist, seeing as how he didn't exactly do great in short range either. Actually, you know what? Here's an idea. We're going to give him the 04PA, which gives the best bonus to long, it looks like. Yes. Although we could also get the Licorn, which would give the same bonus to long, but it would also give more dodge. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now, do we have tank legs yet? No, we do not. Okay. More HP. Better stats across the board. Reverse leg joints. Let's go Mark 3. Let's go with Vapor here. We're actually going to get him a right shoulder bone launcher as well. We need to reduce our weight, though. Ah, damn it. Okay. So, what about body? Can we increase our power? Husky Mark 3. Zora 3A. Tempest has a big power boost. Okay, there we go. We found it. Ryuji's getting fully retrofitted right now. There we go. Bone launcher on. Nice. Okay, I laughed at, and it looks like a shithole a bit harder than I should have. Tactics Ogre Reborn players, which route for a no chariot, no in-cap run? Ooh. If you're not worried about getting Cressida, then Chaos would probably be the way to go. Honestly, I feel like that's generally a bit easier. But I think you could probably make an argument for Law as well. Neutral feels like the most brutal, so I wouldn't go for that. Some strong feelings about those places that lean on how long they've been around, Tom. Listen, man, if you're going to talk about how we are the original establishment, cool, that's great. How good is your presentation, though? Because, like, I don't care if you're 150 years old. If it looks like shit, it smells like shit, you don't have to taste it to know that it's shit. You know what I'm saying? Did you learn these skills through years of experience in the field, Commander? Nah, learned it from some guy in a bar. He knows things. Just realize this is like those girly dress-up games, but instead of dressing up a doll, you dress up a mech. I mean, sure, but we're not just going for fashion here. We have actual functionality at play. Alright, we've got 2 missile launchers on Ryuji. We're probably not even going to bother equipping him with another short-range weapon, honestly. I think he's probably fine as he is. And we'll go through and rename things in a second, guys, but I want to get everyone set up with new gear first. What's up? You made it sound like you wanted to say something. Okay. It's called a battle station for a reason, true. Did Chaos blind for my first run? I'll give a Law a go for that. There you go, Jordan. There you go. Okay, so Natalie, as my pretty much premier short-range specialist, is going to want the best short-range stuff we can get her. Light is flickering a lot. Is it storming? Are we losing power, or is it just that light flickering? The main... What? Oh. Are we still here? Hello? Did we lose the stream? Hold up! Everybody, hold the phone. Shit might have just exploded. It appears that our power is flickering, everybody. Whoa, little stutter there. Okay, okay. Hello, is this thing on? Am I all alone? I need a bigger gun. Seems okay. Yeah, the lights were flickering, and then my main monitor and the switch didn't reset, but my secondary monitor definitely reset. A bit weird, but I can hear you. Okay. Okay. I'm going to do a quick Google search on the weather. Would require me knowing my phone is. Jane, do you know where your phone is? Oh, no, there it is. Come on. You were laying on it. We're just going to look at the weather, guys, because I'm extremely paranoid about weather-related issues with my PC ever since the great exploding of my graphics card. Let's see. Can you put her foot on my bicep? So, according to the hourly forecast, maybe, lots of wind, but no storms, so it might have just been the wind. Okay. Well, we'll pay attention to what's going on. If things get a little too hairy, we will change it up. Wait, what happened to my GPU? So, Navi, a while back now, I had a little bit of an issue where the power flickered during a storm, and that flickering caused my already old and ailing GPU to finally give up the ghost and completely die. At which point, we had a very interesting point in the channel's history where I actually had to strip the GPU out of Jane's PC so that I could, like, record and do my job until we were able to get a 3060 for me. So, it was a whole time. Recommend investing in a good surge protector if you haven't already. Yeah, definitely need to. Definitely need to. Definitely need to do that. But that said, we seem to be good. So, anyway, getting back to choosing weapons. We unfortunately don't really have a better machine gun in the shop anyway for Natalie. So, and we have another, well, another machine gun for the offhand. Maybe we'll get her a rifle for her offhand. The Winnie is a good option. More damage, but slightly less accurate than the Zeger. That's fine. She's pretty accurate. We'll pick up a Winnie for her. Okay. So now Natalie has guns in both hands, and then we also do want her to have a missile launcher. So we're going to go ahead and grab her a bone launcher as well. And then her overall parts are probably okay. Yeah, her CPU is already spec'd for short range. We could get her better legs, it seems. Husky Mark III would be good for defense and HP, as would the Tempest. Yeah, let's go with Tempest. Whoop. Okay. So Natalie is all good to go. Jerry can. Oh god, my battery's dying on my Switch controller. No, everything's going wrong. Always choose higher bullet. That's definitely been my experience as well, for sure. Old power strips were what was causing my PC's intermittent crashing. Replaced them with new surge-protected strips, and the issue went away. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, so Keith. Keith is kind of a jack of all trades, it seems like. So I think we're pretty much just gonna put our other gun that we got in his hands. He already has a missile launcher. His CPU is probably fine. I think Keith is pretty good. And then Hunter is our short-range specialist. So, and by short-range, I mean like melee, like actual short-range. So, we're going to make sure that he has a Tonfa in his offhand, so he can deal maximum damage. Beyond that, he does need some sort of missile launcher. But that means he needs different weights. So... okay, Vapor is looking good. As is Galbo. Yeah, let's give him Galbo. We'll give him Vapor in his offhand. Just stronger across the board. Plus it's lower weight. Parts return to stock Sneaker Rifle, that's fine. And then legs. The Husky Mark III is a straight upgrade. So, nice. CPU, we want something melee focused. So, it's melee and long range 04PA looks good. And then finally, we want to get that missile launcher on him. Done. Nice. Cool. All right, JJ is pretty much set up. So now, guys, this is going to be your opportunity. We're not renaming Slag, but we have 4 mechs that we can rename, and we have less than 50 viewers in the stream, which means I am thinking of a number between 1 and 50. Let me get my timer set up here. Okay. Guess a number between 1 and 50. I'll give you 60 seconds. Whoever gets the closest to the number that I'm thinking of will get to rename Ryo here, our long-range specialist. Go. Great googly moogly, it's all gone to shit. The power's going out, the Switch controller is dying, and the prom's tomorrow. While we're doing this countdown, I'm going to take my headset off really quick, and I'm going to plug in said Switch controller. What's up, Flo? Nothing. Smiling at me. It was definitely weird that you were trying to sniff my drink earlier, by the way. You were very cat-like. You were exhibiting cat-like behavior by stretching your neck over from the couch to sniff what was in my cup. Just saying. And 60 seconds have passed. All right. So what do we got here? 42, 37, 40, 27, 4, 10. Hi, guys, says Camp Crusader. And then threw in a number. Good job, good job. 28, 25, 46. And always been a fan of snipers, says Segno. Well, from what I'm seeing here, I will give a... oh, Riku, you came in under the count. I'm sorry, my friend. I can't count it. The timer was already up. So, that's very unfortunate for you because you actually would have gotten it. Kingco with 25 is the closest to the 22 that I was thinking of. So, Kingco, you get to rename this long-range missile robot and choose a color for it as well. Riku, I'm so sorry. You'll have to vote again on the next one, or I should say guess again on the next one. My apologies. So you can name it whatever you would like. It is an 8-letter limit, and then our colors are as such. There's a lot. Like a lot. There's like 5 variations of green. 6 even. You can give it to the next person? Oh, Kingco, no. You deserve it, man. Unless you really want to give it up to Riku, which would be very generous, but... they did come in under the timer. Go ahead. Okay, fair enough. Riku, you have been graciously gifted this choice. If you would like to name this mech, whatever you want to name it, as long as it's not anything inappropriate, you can do so, and you can pick a color for it as well. My nickname comes from camping with an AWP and original CS, so Sniper by Heart too. Fair enough, Camp Crusader. Fair enough. You guys are so nice. Seriously. Wholesome group of people we got here. I love it. It's very good. That's a very out of left field question. I haven't seen any. Those of you who've played more of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Jane has a very important question.
Very important.
Very important, because this is her favorite Pokemon, I think. Right? Yeah. She loves grass types, but is Oddish and the Oddish evolutionary line in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? While we wait for Riku to give us a name and a color. Does anybody know? Carlos Norija. Again, I can't hear the alerts, so thank you for subscribing, my friend. I hope you're enjoying the content. Good to have you with us. Segno says, I don't believe Oddish is in, but we do have Hoppip, which you have seen. Jane's not nearly as much of a fan of Hoppip. You've got Smoliv, though. Joe says that Oddish is not in, no. Check Cerebi. Ah, yeah, well, there you go. That's the, like, definitive source. Apparently, Oddish is Outish.
No.
Oh, no. My stream was a few minutes behind. Oh, fair enough, Riku. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, even kinder, then, for King Ko to give it to you. So, if you would like to give us a name and a color, go for it. Yeah, that's fair. And now she's feeling the gloom. How fitting.
Oh, no.
Blame the tablets for the lack of Oddish? I don't know what that means, Segno. Color red, says Riku. All right, let's see what we got for red. Red 1, just like that. That looks pretty good. I do like that. Name Red Rhapsody. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be able to fit Red and Rhapsody, but I can go with just Rhapsody. And then have the name, or the color be red, if that works for you. Again, I went for my keyboard. Old habits, man. I almost went for it again. Jeez.
All caps, huh?
For the call signs and stuff, yeah. That's how they have it by default, so I figured I'd maintain that theme. Cool, cool, says Riku. All right, all right. Rhapsody is 9 letters, Sadga. Wait. Yeah, no, it's definitely 8 letters. You even typed it out yourself, Joe. Like, my guy, my bro, you literally typed it. I'm blind. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, that was beautiful right there. Okay. So, Primrose is up next. This is going to be our short range specialist. So again, it can be whatever color or name that you want. There's my phone. I give you 60 seconds. Once again, you may guess a number between 1 and 50. Go. In my defense, I was throwing up until 7:30 a.m. and had to work at 9:30 a.m. and I got off at 9:30 p.m. Whoa!
I feel you.
Dude, are you okay? I hope you're alright. Holy smokes. Get some rest and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Ooh, lots of low numbers coming in here. A couple high as well. Camp Crusader says, so, as I was late, I have to ask, will they remaster the other front missions too? I know I want 3 and 4. Those were huge for me back in the day. It has been confirmed that 2 and 3 are being remade. I don't know about 4, but 2 and 3 are 100% confirmed. No release date, but they are in the works. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Dunzo. Joe says, think I ate some bad cheese. It's all good. Fair enough. Fair enough. I hope you're feeling better now, at least. Okay. So, we are done. It has been a minute. And I'm happy to say congratulations to Caffeine System, who guessed 46, which is closest to my chosen number of 49. So, Caffeine, if you would like to choose a name and a color for this particular mech, it's all yours. Remember, 8 letters for the name. What? Jane's just laying there smiling at me. It's very cute. Oh my god, the squeaking of the couch as you're moving. Oh god, counting, she says. Rhapsody, says Joe, in all caps. That has 8 letters. I knew it. We know you knew it. We know you knew it, buddy.
How many are left?
How many mechs? 2 more after this. 2 more. You trying to call dibs? You can guess. You can guess. Okay. Waiting for caffeine. She's sweating, stressing, counting letters. I appreciate everyone coming and hanging out for this. I know it's not Tactics Ogre, and that's what the channel has suddenly become known for, but it's good to see so many people in the stream anyway, hanging out, having a good time, because I really do enjoy this game. Pro mission through is the best anyway, I'll take it. Nice, nice. That is some dangerous cheese you ate, Joe. Okay, keep it red, but name it Thorn. Ooh, edgy. I like it.
The edge.
The edge. Very good. Very good. Trying to match the edge of some of the comments I've been getting in on some of my Tactics Ogre videos the last 24 hours. I had one guy, he was like, the best tip of them all, don't play this garbage game. The level capped union level ruined the whole thing. Like, okay, relax, buddy. It's okay if you feel that way, but like, whoa, easy there. Tries to get a bead on Titanium Legman's mind to predict the melee mech number. Fair, fair. Like Rose, short range equals Thorns. I don't know, man. It's late. No, I like it. I like it. Listen, it's good. How do I unlock this Gundam for Denim? So see, you need to beat the Elite Four 4 times without losing, and have all the Pokemon caught. Then you use Strength on the truck, and you go into an alternate timeline where Denim gets a mech. Those of you who know, know. Alright, onwards to Jerrycan, the jack of all trades. This, again, will be name and color. Jane, if you want to throw in a number, you can. Starting now, 60 seconds. Quickly found out yesterday, the more popular the thing you post becomes, the quality level of comments on it sharply declines. True facts, my dude. Tried strength on the truck and all I got was this Mew. Ah, lame. Oh my. Some very interesting numbers being thrown out in chat right now. Very interesting indeed. Wow, very interesting. Wow. Jeez. Assuming that wouch was weight. Because I'm assuming because 17 was already guessed. What are the numbers for, says Lester. So Lester, I have people choose between, oh, and it's time. I have people choose between 1 and 50, because I've chosen a number between them. And whoever gets closest to the number that I pick gets to pick a name and a color for the currently on-screen mech. So, this was a very close one. Very, very close. But I have to give it to Camped Crusader, who chose 17, which was the closest to my chosen number of 16, which was also very close to Jane's chosen number of 12 and Segno's chosen number of 14. Very, very stiff competition on that one, guys. But Camped Crusader, you got it. Give us a name, give us a color for our generalist mech here, and then we'll move on to the final choice of the melee mech. Fun fact, you can still go see the truck in Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's easier to get to, and examining it produces a lava cookie for your trouble. Really? I didn't know that, Light. That's really cool, actually. It could be a raffle. It could be your draft conscription. Pretty much. Pretty much. Should have gone under. It was close. There was a lot of people who were extremely close to it. I love doing this. I love, like, getting chat involved and seeing who gets the closest and having people design stuff. It's so much fun. It really brings a lot of life to the game, I feel like. The lava cookie's just Mew using transform. Fair, fair. So Cappy is the name, and is black available? It is. It is. So we can go here. Let's see. There's black 0. It's a pretty good color, actually. That actually looks really cool. Wow. I really like that. And Cappy, you said. You got it. And yep, just 1 P and 1 Y. Got it. Cappy. Very good. Or KP. Possibly. Possibly. Possibly? Possibly. Nice, says Camp Crusader. Excellent. Remember these games from when I was a kid. Nice, Kin2. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad to be able to play it now. I never played it back in the day. Also, I saw someone who said... Someone was celebrating. Kyle Bomar said, front mission. Ah, yes. Excellent. I hope you're having a good time, Kyle. $20 on the Switch right now. Really can't beat it. All right. And last but not least, our melee mech of choice. Our final guess between 1 and 50, starting now. Jane has given me her number. Since people are trying to not, like, guess the same number as others, Jane's number was 28. She does not know what the number is that I picked, in case anyone was going to pick 28. Congrats, you said 6. Welcome to the OCU. Our middle management is terrible, so you're definitely going to die. Ah, short form for Caked/Camped Crusader. Ah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Ooh, good choices here. Good choices. You said 28, right, Jane? Okay. A lot of low numbers here. I respect it. I respect it. It's ballsy. 10 seconds. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Obviously, this is a procedure that will go faster later because we'll usually only get 1 recruit at a time. And 60 seconds have passed. Our entries are in. And Jane, I regret to inform you that you did not get it. Because Segno did successfully tap into my mind. My guess, or my number was 20, and he guessed 18, just barely beating out Lee, who guessed 17. So, Segno, you do, in fact, get to name and choose a color for our melee mech. Congratulations, my friend. Good job. My apologies, Dominic. Gotta keep it fair for everyone. Can't give you any bias just because you're my love. Says Segno. I've been bamboozled, says Light. We're waiting for Segno to give us a name and a color, and we will be on our way. I do like that blue. That blue is very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Then we get a bunch of different shades of different stuff, which is cool too.
Yo, good morning.
That's very, like, almost gunmetal blue. I like that too. That's really nice. Melee, you say? Let's go with Scorpio for the name. And as for color, is there a nice yellow? Oh, yes. So we have this yellow, or we have this yellow, or we have this yellow. Choose yellow 0, 1, or 2, my friend. And then I will rename this while you pick. I almost went for the keyboard again. Yellow 2 seemed the most saturated. Let's go with that. You got it. Done. Nice! And with that, we have our diverse squad of dudes. Slag, Rhapsody, Thorn, Cappy, and Scorpio. Very nice. Thank you for participating, everybody. Very much appreciate it. Thank you for participating, Jane. All right. And everyone's pretty much set up. I'd like to get a few extra items. Don't think we're really going to need mines yet. But we should definitely get repair kits. Starting to miss the Tactics Ogre Reborn background music. It is very, very good, for sure. For sure. You going to bed, honey? Okay. Will you sleep well, okay? Let me know if you need anything. Okay. Everyone say goodnight to Jane. Scorpion vibes from Mortal Kombat 2. Get over here. Ooh, I wonder if that's where Segno was going with that. It literally cost nothing to participate, you know, except my dignity over that whole Rhapsody thing. You know, fair. That's fair. That is fair. Okay, we've got items here, and here, and let's get a few here. Cool. Tactics Ogre music is good, but here you have sexy sax. Ooh, true, true. All right, team, let's go to the bar. Or not the bar, the military ward even. See what mission the Colonel has for us. Everyone's saying goodnight. Goodnight to Jane.
Good night.
No, Scorpio is alchemic separation, suitable for melee. Fair enough, fair enough. Good night, darling. We're stuck to you. We've received word that one of our light transport planes went down in the mountains 60 clicks northeast of here. Your mission is to recover the plane's cargo before the statesmen do. Set up ASAP and move out. So this mission actually kicked my ass multiple times. Like, this is the Trade City Dorter of this game, for sure, in my experience. Hopefully it won't be too bad this time, that I'm, like, prepared, but, you know. This is the crash site. It's within proper OCU territory, but we've detected UCS troops inbound.
Yo,
Here's the mission
morning.
intel. So... Oh, excuse me. So we can see the boss has a missile launcher and what looks like a fairly high-powered rifle. Terrible stats, though, which is interesting. I wonder if that's random. That's not how that was for me before at all. Weird. Alright, well, let's get in there. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Loading. UCS ground units approaching, Captain. Let's get that container before they spot us. Hey, someone's up there. Who's this? A civilian Wanzer. He's standing in plain sight. The UCS will see him. You there. This is a free fire zone. Evacuate the area at once. Hey, lady, do you mind? I'm getting some footage for my hot scoop here. What did you just call? He cut me off. Journalists. Move up. He's going to need our help, whether he likes it or not. All right, and here we go. We have a objective to protect. And let me tell you, keeping this guy alive can be a major pain in the butt. Even the loading has a dub. Oh, yes. Gotta keep things entertaining, you know? It's my job. Streaming late tonight? Oh, yes, Toberto. Oh, yes. I wanted to make sure that I had some time to hang out with Jane, you know, in the earlier hours of the evening, since she's not feeling well. I see one unidentified Wanzer near the crash site, sir. It must be the OCU. We'll neutralize them. Alright. So, we're basically going to be going for a two-pronged approach here. We're going to have some of our team go along the bottom, hugging the cliff face, and everybody else going north to try and protect our buddy Frederick over here. So, We'll probably keep our unit on the lower half here. And then Ryuji can go up. As well as Natalie. Keith can come with us on the bottom here. And then JJ can get up there as well. Last night was late as well. This is true. Frederick on the side of a mountain. Hey, I'm walking here. I thought we killed that guy. They never die, unfortunately. One of his many identical brothers. Oh, also true. Escort mission, best mission, pukes. Yeah, sounds about right. Go, go, go. We gotta cover the stupid reporter. Unfortunately, moving up cliffs does take increased movement, so it's a little slow to get there, but we're doing our best, damn it. Here they come! Fire Emblem is why I hate secret escort missions. I'm a green unit! Oh, yes. The trials and tribulations of green units, man. Whoa! What the hell? Went for a bit of a surfer voice there, not entirely sure why. Okay! The full fire on the body is really not appreciated. Jesus. Ah! Help me! What now? We need to hit the UCS units anyway. We're covering them. But, sir, we don't leave people surrounded and alone. Not this time. Titan. Civilian vehicle. This is the OCU Army Mercenary Group Canyon Crows. Form on us and we'll cover you. Okay, thanks. Don't forget a certain old man wizard and tactics ogre. How could I forget Bayan, man? We've recovered the cargo. Amazing. It's a new type of missile launcher. Good work. Let's see how it works on these Aussie Wanzers. Alrighty, let's see how this goes down. Hopefully Frederick gets the hell out of Dodge. We need to try and set up a defensive cordon for him so he can get behind us. Don't know if we're going to be able to do so. Oh, boy. Get in there. Provide cover fire. Go, go, go. Oh, yeah. This could be bad. He might actually just die on us due to RNG. By the way, thank you for the tour bids. Help me get past the Spotto stock. Hell yeah, that's the goal. Glad I was able to help you. Maruchan, Matt, and Mark Marshani have subscribed. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a good time. Especially if you're here with us live right now. Doubly so. Welcome. Tom hasn't played a real escort mission until he's played the timed underwater inverted controls escort mission from MGS2. I have played that, and I played it as a child, thank you very much. So I don't want to hear it. That shit was awful. Pfft, 0 damage, okay. Bad RNG, already body damage, yeah. Alright, there's a decent level at least. Alright, and now we can surround this guy, cut him off. Oh, and it's actually the commander as well. Nice. Start laying into him. Open up with a Winnie rifle. Nice. Big damage on the left arm already. Big body damage already. Ow. Alright, get up there, Keith. Go, go, go. Alright, hit the right arm. That's our missile launcher, but I mean, we have our rifle on our left, so I'd rather the right get hit. Go, go, go! Smack the shit out of him with the Tonfa! Ow. Oh, come on, JJ. Probably be too easy if there was any competent programming safeguards on those launchers. True. Thought I didn't play MGS2, sorry. No. Yeah, you're good. It's MGS3 that I have not played. Alright, well, we are off to a rip-roaring start here. But at least we've got the objective covered. Okay. Well, we may as well go for the Raptor. Nice shots, Keith. Very good. And the dodge. Nice. See, the good thing is we've got the major approaches cut off now, and we have the commander isolated. So we're actually in a really good spot right now. We need to be able to maintain. Alright, Ryuji, I don't even want you to fire on the commander. I want you to use your missile launchers to help take out this missileer. Yeah, there's the damage we're talking about. Hell yeah. That's the good stuff. Oh, beautiful. See, this is what we want. We want to damage the mooks with our long-range weapons so we can get as much XP as possible. Then we can deal with the commander. However, we also need to make sure that we have this area covered down here, because as I've learned, Frederick is going to run around the side, and then they'll try and charge up and get him from there, so... That's real? It is real. It is, in fact, real, Segno. And it's rough. Go, Frederick, go! Get out of there! Guess I like classic mode more than modern, since it's a lot brighter, less shadow. Fair, fair. I think that's a completely reasonable assessment to make. Again, I just don't know any better. Alright, we're holding the line here. This is good. All the missileers, ow, coming in for the punches that really hurt. If I remember correctly, rifles are less accurate up close, at least in later games. So basically, melee up close, guns 2 tiles away, rifles long range for max accuracy. The issue with that, Camp Crusader, is all of your rifles and everything are one range in this, at least that I've gotten thus far. So that might be part of the reason that we're having issues, but ooh, nice shot, dude. Yeah, unfortunately, we do not have the option to fire from 2 spaces away with our rifles. See now how they're trying to go around the plane? They really want to path to Frederick, like really bad. Nice, good arm damage. Ow, well there goes our legs. Not like I'm planning on moving anywhere anytime soon, so it's fine. Nice body shot, Ryuji. Where was his accuracy in the last fight, dude? Down he goes! Thank you, Natalie. Hi, never played Front Mission, but always saw the name. Is it a sort of Gundam ripoff or something? I don't think I would call it a Gundam ripoff. If anything, I'd say it has more ties to Armored Core than Gundam. But even then, it definitely, from my experience thus far, has been quite unique. Nice dodge, JJ. Get the big hit. Damn it. Can't wait to see how siege weapons will blow up arms one shot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Look, the commander isn't even trying to attack us. Let's go. We've got this on lock. Now that I actually know how to approach the fight. Okay, never played FM1, but played the hell out of 3. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. And again, I don't know how 3 works, so... Did someone say Armored Core? Epic OST intensifies? Oh, yes, my guy. I love Armored Core so much. So much fun. Nexus, Last Raven, and Silent Line, man. Those games. I also played some of 5, but not too much. Alright, so yeah, that guy's going around, which is going to wind up being a problem. I think we'll have Ryuji move out, help down here. Nice! Ryuji, let's go, man. That's the damage we're looking for. Very good stuff. Oh my god, okay, that's a problem. Wow. I didn't expect him to just land a solid hit on the body like that. Check front mission SNES, that's the OG one. Ah, gotcha. Sad this is a Switch exclusive. Yeah, it'll hopefully come out on PC later. That'd be honestly the preferred option. Alright, JJ, actually land a hit, please. There we go, nice. So when attacking or defending, shooting always happens before melee. So shooting happens before melee, but melee happens before long range, it feels like. Opening of the actual fight music sounds like the MacGyver theme in a way. Oh, interesting. Hadn't thought about that. Classic mode, funny robot actually marching when you select it, just like the old days. They actually do that here as well if you move them a short range. I'll show you. Oof, man. Alright, we're gonna have to do some repairs for sure. Also gonna have to intercept that guy soon. Alright, so... Titan, if you would repair your left arm, please. Keith, you're gonna move to intercept this guy over here. Take the chance to repair your body. Ryuji will move in to take your spot. Oh my god, these body punches, man. Natalie, you're also going to repair your body, because dear god. And yeah, let's repair your right arm here, JJ. Oh, commander's on the move. Okay. Oh, marching in place. Oh, no, no, no. No, they'll march in a silly manner when you move them, but I didn't realize that they'll march in place. Nice. Level for Ryuji. Very good. The deer god again. I think this place might be a tad tropical for that. Hey, maybe it's Tropics deer. You don't know. They like to go on holiday. Okay, so this guy's going to wind up trying to go around. We'll block him while we can from here. Ah, damn it. Pigback, Sammy's classic. Just noticed classic mode, they march in place, which is funny and iconic to old players. Yeah, fair enough. Get him, JJ! Beat the shit out of him! Alright, well, our gun is down. And we missed the attack, so not exactly worth. Okay. Take him down, mate. Ah, close, but not quite. Ow. Good chunk of XP, though. Nice. There goes an arm. Can't do anything. All right, we're in a good spot here. We're in a good spot. Ooh, a flash on JJ. That's not polite at all. Ha! Disable your other arm. Now what are you gonna do? Nice. Down goes that Missileer. That's a level for our main character. This is going very well, if I do say so myself. Alright, so now we can cut this guy off. Alright, I forgot our legs are damaged. Ah. JJ and the quest to accrue every status effect in the game. Yeah, that sounds pretty accurate, honestly. Bully him, bully him. Yeah, destroy his legs. Get all the XP, Ryuji. Nice. And so see, now we can just guarantee that all of our damage goes into the body because it's the only part he has left. So we can come over here and block this guy. He will approach from the left now, but that's fine. Oh, the flashbang actually stunned us so that JJ didn't even get to take a turn. Interesting. I didn't know that that's how that worked. Alright, so now a good chunk of our force is going to collapse on this guy. Oh my god, the body shot from Ryuji. Nice. That was really good. Oh, and we got its body as well. Sick. Okay. Well, Natalie, if you just want to keep working on him. Done. Disabled your other arm. Now what will you do? Slash his sword to the throat like Gandalf in The Hobbit? That'll do. Look at all these parts we're getting. And guys, you didn't remember to remind me to put on our parts. I was counting on you to do that for me, and you forgot. Yo, dude, how goes it, says Grant Fielder. Hello, Grant. Hope you're having a good one, my friend. It goes well. Good shots, JJ. Whoops, sorry, our bad. You better apologize for everybody, Canada. No, it goes well. We're playing some front mission tonight. A little bit of a change of pace from Tactics Ogre. Been a very good time thus far. Very much enjoying myself. You should put on your parts, you know? Thanks, Yuriski. Hopefully I'll actually remember for when we get back to base next time. Now, Ryuji, if you would, you are the long-range specialist. Boom! That's the big damage. Alright, Natalie. You can move up and start working on these other guys we got up here. And you can fire a bone down here, though. Look at the damage we're putting on this commander right now. Weakening him in every way we possibly can. There goes the body and the legs. With 105 XP for our boy. We got his rifle, very nice. And now all we have to do is deal with these guys over here, which should be easy peasy. Here they come. They have a missile launcher. Look out. Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Okay. That did a lot more damage than I expected, actually. Fortunately, JJ's not out of the fight. Ryuji, if you would. Ah, come on. We had one job. Nice going, me. These missile misses are insane. I know. It's so painful. Snowed a bit here in Washington. Excited to see this game, and I'm still working on getting through your tactics playthrough. Cheers to you for all the new subs. Well, I appreciate it, Grant. Consider this a little bit of a chance to get caught up on tactics, because we will certainly be getting back to it on the morrow. I have another video that I'll be working on tomorrow that should hopefully be out for the patrons. That will then be out on Friday for everybody else. Oh my god. Someday we'll land a missile hit, I swear. JJ, you desperately need to heal. But yeah, so that should hopefully be out tomorrow for the patrons, and then everybody else on Friday. And we are definitely going to be streaming more in the near future. There's so much Tactics Ogre yet to do, and I'm so excited to do it. But I was also excited to do this, because it's not every day that I'm offered a early access code to do some coverage, you know? Ooh, nice shot, Natalie. And I mean, if there's enough interest, I'd be happy to do more guides for this as well. I just need to see if it'll be worth it for the channel, you know? Alright, get in there with the Tonfa, JJ. It's what you're built to do. Bonk! Nice. Howdy, y'all, says Star. Front Mission 1. I've not played this, but I have played 3, both routes. Nice! Well, 3 is one of the games that is on the docket for a remaster slash re-release down the line, so you can look forward to that. Damn, Ryuji! Going from not being able to hit anything in the previous mission to being an absolute killer in this one. God damn. Use up all your luck back in tactics recruiting everyone with low percentage. True, Navi, true. Well, I never played Front Mission 4, but it's cool seeing the older games getting some love. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so happy that all of these old tactics games have been coming back. It's so great. Nice, JJ, nice. Big level for JJ, sick. And we got a 2x22 Egret rocket launcher. Damn. Alright, we just finished this one guy off and we're done. Heck yes, psyched for this game. So happy to see tactical games come back to the forefront. Oh yes. And the fact that I'm able to feature them so much on the channel too is like a dream come true for me. So it's just been great, man. I feel like a massive secondary appeal to this game is what kind of mechanical monstrosity can I make? Oh yeah, for sure. There's all sorts of ridiculous stuff you can do as you get more parts. And we're now going to use this guy for all of the experience that we can get off of him. By breaking as many parts as possible. Now, if only Capcom could re-release Techromancer. Ooh, there you go. Do you get a crab arm in this game? I don't know, honestly. If you do, I haven't seen it yet, but I mean, I'm not that far in the game. Hey, level 3 for Keith. Let's go. Do 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 do. Nice, good job breaking the arm, JJ. That's some extra XP right there. And our poor main character with his broken legs just trying to get in close. How is Natalie so strong? She's just our short-range specialist, so she's got the most accuracy with like machine guns and stuff. Oh, nice. JJ systematically taking this guy's arms apart. Love to see it. Oof, Natalie went in for the kill. Fair enough. And we are done. I had to redo this mission like 4 times, guys, back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean like 2 days ago. All targets neutralized. Hey, did that idiot journalist bite it or not? Wow, what a rush! Now this is what I call captivating wartime footage. I'm afraid he's still intact. The name's Frederick Lancaster. Don't you read the papers? I'm a famous war reporter, you know. Nope, never heard of you. But about what you said earlier, did you call me... Hey, you lead this outfit, right? I got a favor to ask. Mind if I tag along with you guys? I won't give you any trouble. I'm pretty good with Wanzers, and I can shoot a gun better than a camera. Do as you like. I'd rather keep you where I can see you than on the loose. Titan, I know the Colonel gave you full authority on recruiting new members, but please, not him. Too bad, Natalie. Turns out Frederick is actually one of the better units we're going to get based on my experience with him in my original campaign run a few days ago. He's actually really good. Girl boss energy? True. Do we have a guess on when the Final Fantasy Tactics Remake will come out? I'm guessing it's going to be a year. I'm thinking it's going to be a year from now to give Tactics Ogre Reborn time to breathe and to give people time to, like, come down off the hype of that a little bit. And then I think they're going to announce and or release the Tactics Remake. The irony of, like, men having no legs. Yeah. He covered wars, don't you know? I've covered wars, you know? No, this is not Dead Rising. In Tactics Ogre, if I make Denim a Lich, then transform him back to a Lord, would he still be considered a zombie? I don't actually know, Franco. I've unfortunately never had the pleasure of turning any characters into Liches. So, I'm not really sure. Also, I want to take a quick look. I want to see, since we shouted it out earlier, I want to see if Warren Report broke 1,000 subs. 990. Oh, he's so close. He's so close. Ah. Well, I hope some people consider going and giving Warren Report some love. He's 10 away from 10K. Or not 10K, 1K. My guy, if you could shoot a gun better than a camera, why'd you become a journalist? In fact, you cannot turn Lich into a zombie either. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, to New Milgen. Equip my parts. Yes, thank you, Navi. In fact, before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to use the bathroom, and I'm going to grab some more water. So, be right back, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, sorry guys, I'm back. Jane's having a bit of a rough time right now, so I was just making sure she's okay. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Everyone having some good chats and stuff. Very good. I'm glad that I can count on you guys to entertain yourselves and chat with each other while I'm away. CP and Jerison LB. I don't think I got CP before. Welcome, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Good to have you with us. Hope you're having a good time. Again, sorry I was away. People talking about Scarlet and Violet. Talking about how there's other things that there should be changed in FFT. All sorts of good conversation going on. You're good, brother. Well, I appreciate that, Grant. Thank you. Welcome back. Sorry to hear Jane's not doing well. Yeah, absolutely. And she's having a hard time. You know, she's got work in the morning. She doesn't feel good. Neighbors somewhere in the apartments are fighting, and it's like just loud enough to be annoying, you know? So, just a bunch of stuff going on to be annoying. No worries. Taking care of Jane takes priority. Absolutely. Absolutely. But she apologized. Said she doesn't want to, like, take away from the stream or anything like that, so she's keeping you guys in her thoughts as well. You're a dad, no need to apologize. Level up 87. Just so you know, Jane is my girlfriend, not my daughter. In case that was the implication. Oh no, noisy neighbors, yeah. Take your time, man. IRL takes priority. I know. But, you know, this is my job, so. Oh, sorry. It's all good. All good. Got upstairs neighbors too, 3 a.m. loud AF. Grant, our downstairs neighbors are loud AF at 3 a.m. It's very interesting. It, like, I don't know how they manage it, but it's like they're upstairs neighbors, but downstairs. It's wild. Dad, so the way you were talking, it sounded like that. No. I mean, I get it, but nope. That's just how I am. Just chilling here. Hell yeah. It's a good group of folks we got in here right now. So, I just wanted to say that I didn't have a chance to grab my water because I got talking to Jane as soon as I went to use the bathroom. So I'm going to grab my water. Not even going to put the BRB up. I'll be literally right back. And then we'll get this show back on the road. Water required. Hydrate before you dihydrate. Better than my current apartment. Whole place shakes when my neighbors decide to bang. That sounds about right. Our neighbors move in their apartment downstairs and it shakes our apartment. I don't know how it's done. Like, they're not even doing anything untoward. They're just, like, dashing back and forth in their apartment, I guess. It's weird. Also, menus and overall feelings is closer to mobile game than to full console remake. Is that how you're feeling about this, Baka? I have a problem with FM first. They pumped up things I was absolutely hated, like goofy comic like avatars, but music comes another level of preciousness. Interesting. God, Light, I feel that one. The only time I hear anything is when my upstairs neighbors are causing rhythmic thumping noises at like 2 a.m. Yeah, the joys of apartment living. All right, let's drop a big save here. Where were we at? We had just finished up our previous mission, so there might be some stuff we could pick up in the shop here, but probably not too much. Actually, before we do anything in the shop, we should see what parts we actually have that we can equip, so let's do that. Lest we accidentally buy something we already have. Oh, as Yuriski says, don't forget to equip your parts. Appreciate it. Alright, so in terms of parts, we have a Giza that would actually give us better defense and HP, or a Calm, which would just be better for weight. We'll throw that Giza on, we can afford it. Zora Arm would be more accurate. Giza arm would be better across the board. It would just be heavier. Let's go for the Zora arm. Oh wow, we've got like way better legs here too. Nice. Throw on the Zora 3A. Sick. And a Sechiv, yeah, a Sechiv CPU. Nice. Bunch of upgrades for the main character here. Sick. We also got a single-shot rifle that I want to put in our right hand. Yeah, the Type 5. Slightly less accurate, slightly more damage. I think that's a fair trade. And then we have that egret launcher. We can't equip it on our left, and realistically, it should probably be on our long-range specialist now that I think about it. So, go over here to Rhapsody. Left shoulder, egret launcher. Nice. Just a straight upgrade. It's got better range, it's got better damage, it's heavier, but we've got the weight capacity. It's fine. Going back to Slag, we're going to see if we can't put this bone on. Oh, it's just slightly too heavy. Okay. What can we switch here? We actually can't. We're actually just going to have to stick with the missile launcher we have right now. Fair enough. Thorn has a bone launcher. Cappy actually has a lot of weight because he doesn't have a right-handed weapon. Maybe this is our opportunity to put a bone launcher on there. Nice. Like, good for them and all, but I'm trying to sleep Lamau. It was really like playing the Switch. Don't want to do arena, farm some money? I don't really need to farm any money right now. Like, we're good on money, man. This game has the combo system of 3. I don't even know what the combo system would be, so I'm going to say no. Getting the feeling that a team that goes for low accuracy items might actually end up having an easier time of things, given how XP is earned even on a miss. You know, that's fair. That's a fair assessment to make. Also, I don't know where my phone wound up. Just a heads up, once you get to the pod, the AI is programmed to prioritize knocking units off the legends. Oh, House of the Dead. I hope she feels better. Pretty much. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Kintu. I'm going to find my phone really quick, just in case Jane does need me for anything. One second. Alright, phone quiet. It was in the bedroom. Not very useful if, you know, the woman sleeping in the bedroom is trying to text me. If you do end up streaming Front Mission 3, I have to get here early, as I remember some of the stuff in that game and the uber early branching storyline. Oh, that would be very useful then, yes. Okay, so I don't know that we really have anything else that we need to switch here. The rest of the squad's in pretty good shape, I feel like. But we can see what we can buy at the very least. Want to give the guy some massive love with likes. Says Level Up 87 Gaming. After subscribing, welcome, my friend. Good to have you with us. I don't even know where we're at in terms of likes, partially because I'm not able to see my stream readout I just noticed from when the power flickered before. And it shifted all my windows around, so let me grab that really quick. 39 concurrent viewers and 39 likes. Holy smokes, not every day that you see that. Guys, thank you. That's extremely kind of you. Awesome. Much appreciated. Found my favorite PS1 game off a demo disc. It's Dragon Seeds. Ooh, never heard of that one. Apropos of nothing, but I've been writing and doing pixel art up a damn story tonight. Up a damn storm, you mean? And realized I need to animate 3 different rock tiles for water? Oh, God. Alright, so what can we get here? Do we have new weapons, perhaps? Maybe a better machine gun? There's the Grave. Slightly lower accuracy, but extra shots could be good. Yeah, I think we're going to go for that. And then the right shoulder. Oh, we can go with the MGR. That is a better missile launcher, and we're exactly at weight with it. Nice. Alright, Rhapsody. We should be good for our missile launchers. Can we get a better single-shot rifle for the left hand? Lose a... Oh, wait, no, that's a... Yeah, that's a grenade launcher. Which actually... might not be a terrible idea, actually. And then in our right hand, we can get a single-shot rifle for close-range defense. Yeah, and then we've got 3 long-range weapons on Ryuji here. I like that, actually. That sounds pretty damn good, now that I think about it. I'm waiting to get tank treads. Soon. Soon, we'll make my ultimate armored core. I was a big heavy weapons tank treads, like grenade launchers, missile launchers, heavy chain guns on the shoulders type of guy in Armored Core, so I definitely want a mech like that in this. Dragon Seeds is worth a play. Rare rare game nowadays. It's yours, my friend. So, in the left hand, let's get the Grave going here. We're fine for the rifle and everything. Shoulders are fine. Do we have better legs we could put on her? Not really. She's in pretty good shape as it is. Cappy. I feel like Cappy's also probably pretty okay, but maybe we got better legs. Could go with Vapor. Or Galbo. Vapor would give us extra move, which is always good. Let's go with that. Husky Mark II is pretty much just better, yeah. Done. Okay. We're pretty much at weight there. So that's the thing. Unlike an Armored Core, like, you're not really losing anything by maxing out your weight, as far as I've been able to tell. Don't have a better melee weapon. Ooh. Vapor Body could be good here. Get the extra defense. Yeah. Yeah. Also, the Galbo is apparently just a straight upgrade over what he had before, so we'll put that on. His legs are good. His CPU. We want anything that would give melee, which is nothing. Okay, cool. And then finally, Witness. Now, here's where we have to do some customization. So we're going to take the stuff that we already had on people and put it on him before we worry about buying more stuff. Anyone else think that Keith looks like Guile's cousin from Street Fighter? Yeah, we were talking about that level up. We were talking about how Guile's theme needs to play whenever he's on screen. He definitely has that vibe, for sure. So, my guy here is good with long, but I really he's good with everything, honestly. Like, I've really liked Frederick as a whole. So we're going to make sure that he's set up with some good stuff. We'll give him a siege rifle in one hand and a Zieger in the other. Left shoulder, he'll have a Piz 3. We're going to get him some more long-range stuff as well, don't you worry. In terms of body, we will get him a Galbo. Zenith arm. Zora arm. Zora 3A legs. And then we're just going to see if we can get him a piece of shoulder gear and a better CPU. And Frederick will be in great shape. Also, probably some consumables. Yeah, there we go. Get the MGR on there. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, then I think we just get a Rayon on there, and we'll buy him some consumables, and we'll be cruising for Frederick. Oh, you know what? We actually need to raffle off his mech. I forgot. We do need to do that. Hold up. Can we change that here? We can. Okay. So, guys. Once again, if you already have a mech, don't guess. But 60 seconds. I'll tell you when we're starting. Don't guess yet. Choose a number between 1 and 50. And if you get closest to the number that I'm thinking of, you'll be the one who gets to name this mech and choose a paint color for it. Starting now.
Yo, good morning.
$31, $22, $13. Kintuf Wicca has subscribed, as has Terror. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Good to have you with us. Thank you for subscribing. We're well on our way to 5K, and you guys are helping us get even closer, so thank you so much. We have some very, very interesting numbers here. What platform is the game on? This is on Switch only, Jonic. 420 says Grant. Blaze it, brother. And time. Okay. So, this is very close. This is very close. However, Light B edges it out with the 36, as the number I was thinking of was 34. So he just beat out Canadian Animator guy. So Light, if you would like. Oh, and Jonix at 37. Oh boy. Light, if you would like to name and choose a color for this mech, please do so. So close. It was. It was. Hey. It's funny, Mark Boland, someone was actually just talking about Dragon Seed earlier, so it's funny that you bring it up. Interesting to note, I have the option to gift memberships on PC, but not either mobile device. Interesting. It might just be, like, a split between the way the mobile, like, app works. Because, like, there's monetization settings and stuff that I can't access on the mobile creators studio that I can access on PC. As Durka Purple as possible. I've been drinking a little bit, not that much. As dark purple as possible, named Nocturne. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. That's sexy. Sick. Oh god, does Nocturne fit? I hope it does. It should. It just does. Nice. Okay. So purple we're looking for. We don't have actual purple. Oh, no, we do. It's pretty bright. Do we have darker purple? Ooh. Okay, purple 3 it is. The hell? Oh, there it is. Purple 3, there it is. Nocturne, I like that. Gotta go, need to get up in 5 hours. Have fun, take good care of my Wanzer, please. I will, Camp Crusader. Have a good night, my friend. Hope to see you around in the next one. Dirk purple, Nocturne. Dirk purple. Rock, paper, scissors system with 3 areas of location, 7 or so different dragons that do evolve. So good. That sounds really interesting, actually. I might check it out at some point. If anyone is in the Discord and wants to link me anything to Dragon Seed so I can desperately try to keep track of it and check it out in the future, that'd be great. Yeah, there we go. We have Nocturne. Looks really fucking cool, I gotta say. You guys have made some really sick-looking mechs. I like it a lot. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Alright, let's make sure everyone has repair kits, and then we will move on. Ooh, we need one here. I want to make sure we have at least 3 at any given time. Whoa. Pfft. Okay, well. Alright, we're going to have to buy more repair kits. Didn't realize we were that low. Dear God. Good thing I looked. Do-do-do-do-do. No, he actually came with some. Nice. All right, cool. We have some extra repair kits. That's good. All right, let's move on to the next mission, folks. To the bar. See if there's anything new. I'll have to dip in the next 30 minutes or so. Got work in the morning as well. Not as early as usual, though. Fair enough. Fair enough. I also got to get up to work. Rip. Jeez. Gonna have to call it early tonight, huh? Looks like it's the same folks here. All right. Let's see if we just can't get through the next mission as fast as possible, shall we? An OCU supply convoy is currently en route to Manasa. Your mission is to escort this convoy until it reaches its destination. Isn't that the Army's job? How much are we getting paid for this? The Army has its hands full clearing the surrounding area of states' units. You'll get paid well enough, Keith. The Army's offering a Huffman 7,000 reward. That's a lot of money if the convoy safely reaches Manasa. Here's the mission intel. So we have to protect these little guys, which I've actually learned are quite adept at defending themselves. This one should be fun. Getting Sid Highwind vibes from Keith. Oh, yes. Olsen looks like Revolver Ocelot. He does. He does. All right, so I'm going to do a quick Google search. Which came out first? Metal Gear Solid 1 or Front Mission 1? All right, let's do this thing. I think we're ready to go. I would say FM1, but that's a guess. They are both PS1 games. Hey, Pee-wee. Word is that this area is crawling with statesman Wanzers. I love Pee-wee. Yeah, you're just trying to scare me, right? Don't worry. We have some highly paid mercs escorting us today. But won't they run away when things look bad? They've got a little more fortitude than you, Pee-wee. They'd... Death, destruction, explosions. Heads up. We have multiple contacts. 7, 9, and 12 o'clock. Here we go. FM1 was 95. Gotcha. Art shift. Yep. Metal Gear on Nintendo was released in 86. Right. But what about Metal Gear Solid? Level up. 98. Oh, okay. There you go. Interesting. I wonder if good old Kojima took any inspiration here. Pee-wee's character art is great. It is, isn't it? I love him. You in the lead. Come in. Me? Yes, sir. Move the convoy into the woods to your right and stay there until the fighting is over. Got that? Yes, sir. Please save us. Hey, what do you know? That was actually 7 and 12 o'clock. See, there's some attention to detail going on here, man. You think so? Level up. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Kojima is very much on the ball, so. Okay. So, this is actually... Yeah, this is the last fight that I finished in my own, like, personal run through the game. So, we've got these 3 units over here, a bunch of guys in the corner who don't tend to do anything until you approach them, and then this squad over here who likes to cause problems. So, we'll probably send the majority of the squad this way. Although I'd like to keep them in the cover more, especially because the convoy is going to go over here. Long-range Ryuji would definitely be good to have over here. Natalie... Short range? Yeah, she'll be fine over here. Alright, and then Keith. Take a position in the woods for extra defense. JJ, same deal. Obviously, we're going to be jumping on them with JJ for the melee as soon as we can, but... And then Freddy can come up on the left to try and get some flanks. Go, convoy, go! Kojima outright stole Meryl's design from Police Knot, so I wouldn't be surprised. S. This game rings a bell. I swear I've played Front Mission before when I was a kid. It was a hard game. It is definitely tough. And it seems like it's one of those games that has a big cult following from back in the day, but hasn't seen much love in a long time. Kind of like Suikoden. Good thing the enemy already sent their one-shot instant death strike on the first convoy. Always looking at things with your game design sense, Segno. But I do respect it. I do. Damn! Just looked. We actually broke 4,700 tonight, guys. We are at 4,721. We are fast approaching 5K. I am incredibly impressed. It's so awesome. Thank you, guys. So sick. This has been a magical couple of weeks for me, man. Pee-wee's picture's not even a human being now, just some Smurf fair. See, I don't know what the original art was, Baka. I assume this was the original art. 24-hour stream incoming. True facts. Backgrounds are super nice. They are. I should do, if we do another stream, which I'm actually going to, like, get people's temp on at the end of this one. But if we do another stream, I'm considering, like, doing a classic mode stream just to see if it is, like, significantly different. If it is different, how different it is, you know? So I think that could be interesting. Art's been touched up. Gotcha, gotcha. 24 hours of awesomeness. Hooray! It will be a lot of fun, for sure. Grass. Okay, we have woods here. Can we hit anything? We can, actually. Nice. Apologies. Just one of those things where I'm always trying to look for ways to mesh story and gameplay. Don't apologize. Don't apologize, apologies. Don't apologize, Segno. That's very important stuff to pay attention to, and I'm glad that you do. It's been a long time coming. True, Canada. True. We have woods here. Very good. Even things as simple as reckless characters having lower defenses can add so much to a game. I agree. That's the type of attention to detail that I've had in the very few instances where I've had the opportunity to work on anything game related. So I appreciate that you do so as well. Tactics Ogre cartridge is on its way to me. One of the games I did buy twice. You mean like an actual physical cart for Reborn? Because that's awesome, Baka. I would love to have that on hand. Absolutely would love it. I just can't afford it right now, unfortunately. But God, I would love to have a card of that. That'd be right up there with my special edition of Fire Emblem Fates. In terms of, like, personal importance to me. Get in there with the Tonfa, JJ. Come on. No damage. Bonk! Say goodbye to your right-hand weapon, motherfucker. God, I'm in such a better spot in terms of builds right now. I know so much more, even just having gone through these first few fights. Is it ever worth blocking in the prepare for attack menu? I think so. If you're very worried about losing a part in an incoming attack, I think that's when you want to block. Otherwise, as long as you have enough HP remaining, it's probably worth it to go for the attack, since it seems like enemies don't generally use repair kits, but you can. What's the most times you've bought a single game? I've bought Dark Souls 5 times. 6 for a friend. Holy shit, dude. God, that's actually a good question. It's a toss-up. So, Fire Emblem Awakening, I bought twice. So I bought it once for myself, gave my cart, my actual cartridge, to a friend, and then bought the digital version for myself so that I would still have a copy. So that's twice. Oh, you know, actually, technically, I was going to say Pokemon First Gen, but I didn't actually buy that for myself. I bought it once on the DS, so I could have the digital version of it. But the original version was bought for me by my dad when I was a kid, so technically speaking, I've only bought that once. And then... actually, no. I have actually never bought Final Fantasy... Oh, no, actually. No. Hold on. I was going to say I've never bought Final Fantasy Tactics for myself, but that's a lie. I originally played it on my dad's CD back in the day. But then he traded it in. Years later, before War of the Lions came out, I found it in a GameStop, picked it up for myself. And then War of the Lions, a couple years after that, my parents got for me when I was in the hospital. So actually, Fire Emblem Awakening with 2 whole purchases is my most bought game. You bought several people Yakuza 0, myself included, Light. You bought me Yakuza 0 and I believe Final Fantasy X HD Collection. So... Nice damage, Ryuji. Persona 3, let's see. Oh boy. Got it for Steam and physical copy for Switch. Couldn't pass up mods on PC, but traveled too much to not have it on my Switch. I wish I had it on my Switch, man. I would love to have a physical cart for the Switch, because that's how I originally played it. I played it on my PSP. So having it mobile would be a godsend for me, but again, I just can't afford it right now. As much as it sucks, but it is what it is. Having it on PC for mods, and even just for the convenience of recording, is still huge. Japanese version with Japanese PS2. Oh boy. Collector's Edition in English. Persona 3 FES Edition. Persona 3 Portable. Oh my god. Never tire of bringing people to the gift of these Yakuza. Got COD Modern Warfare 3 like 9 times for friends. Ooh, that's dedication. Hey, Scuba Steve, what's this? This is Front Mission 1 Remake, my friend. It's more of a Fire Emblem style game than Tactics Ogre is, but it is an awesome little classic, really, turn-based strategy RPG in the vein of Fire Emblem, but with mechs. And it's really, really enjoyable. I've been having a great time with it. Basic bitch, Skyrim for you. 2 times for yourself, once for a friend. Fair. Yeah, I bought Skyrim once, and I did get the, like, special updated edition, although I haven't played it at all. Metal Gear Solid 3, PS2, 360, Vita, PS3, and PS2 Japanese copy I found in Tokyo for funsies. Damn. Wait, were you actually in Tokyo, Canada? Have you been to Japan? If so, I'm incredibly jealous. What the hell? I didn't realize. War of the Lions is dope too. Isn't that getting a remaster? It supposedly is, yes. You did do that. You did. You did. And I'm eternally, like, mournful that I haven't had the chance to play them yet. They will happen on the channel someday, I promise you. This is tactics with mechs, pretty much. Again, it's more like Fire Emblem than tactics, because, like, all of your units move and then all of the enemy units move. But it is still very much a good time. Nice damage, JJ. Natalie just neutered that mech. Yes, she did. Natalie's very, very strong like that. Enemy with no arms. Time to break out the can opener. True facts. Pee-wee! No, please! Help! See, Pee-wee says that, but these supply trucks are actually really tanky. Where the hell are you going? Somehow missed this one growing up. I'm interested. Same, Scuba Steve. Same. That's why I'm so excited that, like, I actually got sent a code for it for early access, because I was very much planning on getting it, but I got lucky, and I guess because of the Tactics Ogre coverage, they decided to send me a code, and it's been very, very fun. I've been very much enjoying it. $20 on Switch right now. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a whole story. Went on a trip to Japan 5 years ago by myself, dying to go back again. Oh, that sounds like so much fun, dude. Jane and myself and our friend Dante, we were actually slated to go right before COVID hit. And I'm very sad that we didn't get the opportunity to, because we've been looking forward to that for a long, long time. Most times I've rebought a game for myself is probably Kingdom Hearts. Had 1 and 2 on PS2, sold them, rebought them, and Rechain of Memories again later with another PS2, then the PS3 versions. I think I've only ever actually bought one Kingdom Hearts game. I think I've always got them as gifts otherwise. I got Birth by Sleep for myself, I think. It costs 400,000 hours to play 12 games. True fact. I bought Final Fantasy 12 on 3 different consoles and still haven't finished it once. Thankfully, I've only bought the Final Fantasy 12 version, and I can always get the Zodiac Age with Xbox Game Pass, so not too bad. Hell yeah, Natalie. Good stuff. Level 4. Let's go. Hit me up when you do Yakuza on the channel. I will be there. Oh, I know you will, Light. I know that's an insanely popular series nowadays, so I do need to get around to it. It's just, where do I find the time? And this right here, folks, is why you always use your long-range weapons first, because they can't counter, and they do a shit ton of damage. Unless you're JJ, in which case melee all day, every day. I was also about to go right before COVID. Oh, God. It'd be awesome if we could plan something together at some point, dude. I would love that. Nice, Frederick. Nice. Want to go to Japan one of these days? I would love to go to Japan. Bro, Legman's Legions meet up in Japan specifically. When? That'd be so dope. Melee range with Ryuji is not my favorite thing. Winnie rifle, please. Oh, that's the commander, too. Oh, the body shot, though, Ryuji. Nice. Level 4. Very good. Original Chain of Memories and 2 were gifts. I bought the rest. Fair enough. Yeah, how cool would that be if we could get a bunch of people from the community to meet up in Japan specifically? That'd be so sick. Noting how the game doesn't let the environment hide mechs, giving them blue lines to show their outline. True. Yeah, there's no stealth here. Just jump in with like a dragon. See, that's something I'm still not clear on. I don't really know where I should start from. I know very, very little about the Yakuza series. Down he goes. Always start with 0. Okay. We'll be down to plan something. It would be dope. It would be dope. Need to be able to afford it first, but... Zodiac Age is the only way to play 12. I did before it, and you get way too OP too fast. Fair. Much beat up in Japan, but Akihabara for maximum loot points. Isn't a bunch of stuff in Akihabara shutting down or like being changed though? I did hear about that. I'd be down to make a plan. I'd take time off for that. Oh, that'd be so cool, dude. Like, one of these days, once Jane and I are able to get back to a con, I really want to be able to do a meetup if people are at the con. I think that'd be so much fun. Like, go to a local bar or something and actually just hang out with people IRL. I would love that. But to do it in Japan? Oh my god. That would just be like... I can't even imagine how cool that would be. Kind of hard to stealth with a 30-foot tall walking machine of death. I mean, fair. Like a Dragon is Yakuza 7, but it's a fresh protagonist, so it's a potential entry point. 0 would also be an excellent entry point, though. Fair, fair. Did not hear about that. Now I've got the sad. Wait. What did you not hear about, Star? Ooh, Freddy, your legs. Whoa. Not the end of the world, but... I would also take time off for travel for an LRG Legman's Legions meetup. Oh, the Akihabara store shutting down. Not like all of them, but I do know a bunch of stuff that's iconic in Akihabara shut down. Like, they closed, I think, the Sega store with the big Sega Stein and all that type of stuff. So, stuff is a-changing, unfortunately. Hell, even if it wasn't in Japan, I'd do a Legman's Legions meet. Hell yeah, man. Absolutely. Like... Again, I would love to be able to go to a convention and hang out with people. I think that'd be so cool. Now, Jane and I haven't been to a convention in a hot minute, and we both really want to be able to get back to one. So, if we're doing anything, we'll be sure to let people know so we can try and hang out. I think that would just be the best. Nice job, Ryuji. Visited Akihabara twice on my trip. So much shopping. There were some old buildings closing down, and I heard the Sega arcade was recently removed, but I think it's still mostly intact. Not like there's not other Sega arcades in nearby districts. Fair. Fair. And down goes the commander. See ya. Ooh, and we got a Rayon EL02 CPU. Nice. Short-range CPU, it looks like. Cool. All right, Keith. Let's try and actually bring... That's not where I wanted you to go. Try that again. Over here. Thank you. Try and bring this guy down, shall we? Bring him down, boys. Heard the Capcom bar in Shinjuku closed, which was too bad. That was cool. Got a Mega Man Mega Buster drink and an Ace Attorney pizza. Nice! Ooh, I think we're actually going to guard here because this is looking a little nasty for Frederick. Okay, we're fine. Everything's good. Big level for Freddy Boy. Very nice. Look at Pee-wee here putting out damage. Very nice. Very nice. Are there, like, repair mechs? There's not repair mechs, at least as far as I've seen, but you do have repair packs you can use. So we're probably going to be using some of those pretty soon. Nice damage, Ryuji. Ryuji's been an absolute powerhouse this run, man. Way, way better than he was in my other run, for sure. There's another disabled arm for Natalie. Nice. Get a disabled arm on this guy. I mean, we're picking him apart, man. Like, this is not going well for the enemy. Nice! Down he goes. That's a Missileer gone. And a level for JJ. Woohoo! Looking kind of grim out here. It's not too bad, Scuba Steve. We're doing way better than the enemy is, for sure. You see, like, we repair our body up for Frederick, and we're fine. It's all good. Fun, non-spoilery fact about Yakuza 0, since it takes place in the late 80s, what would otherwise be Club Sega arcades in Kamurocho uses the Sega high-tech land branding. Love a little historical accuracy. I would not know the difference, if we're being completely honest, but it is cool to know that they included that little detail. Down goes another one. We're doing great. This is good. This is very good. Defend yourself, supply truck. All right, go get him, team. We almost have this guy down. And poor Nocturne with its busted legs. If they're remaking all of these, I can't wait till 3. They are making at least 3 come back. So look forward to that, my friend. It'll be good. This is Sega we're talking about. They love their self-indulgence. I mean, fair. Yakuza just has arcades you can go into in-game and play games, not just like little mini-games, full ROMs of Sega titles. Oh, no shit. That's awesome. I'm going to try to not ask too many questions, but is there a decent story to this? From what I've seen thus far, Scuba Steve, it's a very basic, like, action movie story. But from what little I've seen based on the intro, it seems like there might be a more nefarious, like, bioengineering, techno-organic story going on underneath the surface. Like, there's some sort of system that seems to, like, integrate human and mecha that we haven't really seen in my playtime, but I do think that's something that happens. So it could wind up getting very interesting very fast. I just haven't gotten far enough for that. Just watched your tips video for this game and found it very informative. Gonna check this one out for sure. Thank you. Absolutely, Mark 5. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the game. The nice thing is it's only 20 bucks on Steam, so like, or not Steam, sorry, Switch. It is only on Switch. But it's really not a super high point of entry if you want to check it out. And I've been very much enjoying it, so I'm glad you found the video useful. FM3 was the one people seemed most hyped for. Glad to hear they're doing it. Yes. Yeah, 1 through 3 are 100% confirmed in the works. Love the Yakuza games. We'll sadly play some of those more than the regular games. Fair. I mean, arcade games are good, dude. Ew. Not great damage there, Keith. Not great. Fortunately, we absolutely have the numbers on them, so that's good. FM3 was my obsession growing up. Really? Wow. All right. Can't wait to check it out. Gotta fill out that completion list. Fair. See, I'm not a big completionist. That's the thing. Also, some political stuff, if this first fight is any indication. Yes, yes, there definitely does seem to be some subterfuge and false flag operations and things like that at play. So, could be interesting to see what happens with that once we get further in the game. Damn, Ryuji, the killer out here, man. He was my worst character in the first run, but this has just been destruction for him. Across all of them, there's a cool political story as well. Ooh, I do like the sound of that. Zero damage, everybody. Just finished Pokemon Violet, so I think I'll go ahead and make this my next game to play on Switch. I'm doing Ogre on my PlayStation. Nice! How'd you feel about Scarlet and Violet? Like, other than the performance issues, I've been hearing a ton of great stuff, and Jane and I have both been loving it. And that's saying something from Jane, who's never been a Pokemon fan. I'm a big completionist ever since I was young and only could afford so many games, had to make them last. Fair. Fair. I guess that was a benefit of my dad. Like, we grew up pretty, like, I don't want to say poor, but, like, pretty underprivileged, pretty low on money. But because my dad was a gamer, like, I got to experience a lot of the games that he played for himself, and that kind of helped me grow my knowledge of gaming, which was nice. The good news is you don't need to complete everything on a Yakuza completion list to see all there is to see. Mostly just need to do the main story and the sub-stories. While you were losing in the fighting pits, I was studying the way of the Wanzer. Hell yeah, Ryuji. I'm glad to hear it. We need you to be performing out there, bud. Down he goes! See ya. Good luck, Lamau. I did my first 50 B4 post-game with no relics or anything crafted. I hate myself. Damn. It was amazing. Like, the Skyrim levels of glitches didn't even bother me. Easily the best story in Pokemon. The post-game area was great as well. Nice, Scuba Steve. Might be the worst Elite Four ever, though. Fair enough. Fair enough. Obviously, I'll have to draw my own conclusions once I do it for myself. But I have been hearing a lot of good stuff, so. Best Pokemon game to date, if you can look past the bugs and graphics. Ooh, big words. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't really look past the bugs. The graphics is one thing. I think if the bugs were hammered out, the graphics would be a lot better. But even then, I have been compelled to continue playing this, unlike I've been compelled to play a lot of Pokemon games, so. All right, we win this one. Whew, I didn't think we'd make it. The damage to the convoy is minimal. You'll get your bonus. Now get to Manasa. Woohoo! We did it, guys. Let's go. No units destroyed. Bunch of units killed. 93 hundo money. Let's go. That's a lot of upgrades right there. Think I'm gonna wait until S&V gets some patches. I mean, I think that's fair, Light. I think that's a completely fair decision, for sure. 75% is a passing grade, right? I mean, yeah. I only had 2 crashes, and I fall through the ground, and that is maybe 60 to 70 hours in. Still feel like that really shouldn't be happening. But, you know... Nintendo said tonight they're going to patch it, actually. We'll have to see how it ends up. Wait, really? Do you have a link to that, Canada? I would love to see that. This game reminds you of the Super Robot Wars series, which I enjoy. Mark, my man! I was actually playing SRW 30th earlier when I was eating dinner. Such a good series. I love Super Robot Wars to death. It's so much fun. Not a fan of their release it now, fix it later approach as of late. I mean, I agree. Unfortunately, that's the approach of a huge, huge amount of the AAA industry right now. That's my biggest grievance with Destiny 2 has been the fact that a shit ton of stuff comes out and is broken on launch, and then they're just like, oh, we'll fix it later. Like, nah, man. I want a new season or a new X-Pack to come out and be able to actually use the exotic weapons and, like, cool new abilities that you put out. Not have to wait for you to fix it at some later date. Like, come on. QA your stuff, man. Thumb the Twitter. Let me grab it. Thank you. Just going to click on that. A software update for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will be released on December 1st. Visit the website for more information. We take the feedback from players seriously and will continue to work on improvements of the game. Really? Not often you see Nintendo post stuff like this. Season 1 of Ranked Battles will kick off, allowing you to enjoy ranked battles through the Battle Stadium. An issue has been fixed that caused the music to not play correctly during the battles of the Elite Four. Other select bug fixes have been made. We are aware that players may encounter issues that affect the game's performance. Our goal is to always give players a positive experience with our games, and we apologize for the inconvenience. We take the feedback from players seriously and are working on improvements to the game. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So really it hinges on what that other select bug fixes means. Very interesting. Okay. Okay. We'll see what they fix. The community will pick it apart, of course. We'll get the exact details from them within hours of the patch coming out tomorrow. And then I guess they're going to keep working on performance patches, so it's good to hear, at least. I mean, there was so much backlash about the performance. Didn't really think that Nintendo could ignore it, so I'm glad to see that they're actually acknowledging it. That's very good. As of 1 hour ago, wow. At least games can be patched instead of game magazines warning kids of Eggman's speed traps and Final Fantasy's Curse of 64. I mean, that's fair, Segno. That is very fair. Nice that they're doing it at least legit. Wasn't expecting them to. I'm a big believer in credit where credit is due, man. They're acknowledging it. Apparently working on it. We'll see what the patch does. That's a step in the right direction for me. Alright, so let's see what we have here, and then I'm probably going to wrap up after this. But don't leave. Don't leave. I want to get a poll. I want to feel the temperature of the community before we wrap up here. So, before we go, let's see what we can do in terms of getting some upgrades here. And if I remember correctly, there should be a decent amount here. Alright, do we have a new machine gun, perhaps? Lots of single-shot rifles, like lots. What is this, the Ibis? I don't remember seeing this in my other save. That's interesting. There's the PAP 5. More shots, a little less accuracy. Sounds like a good deal to me. Was that the cemetery as well? Literally just worse. Okay. Right hand, single-shot rifle. Ooh, the Ibis would make us overweight. Okay, we need different legs. And a different body. Husky Mark IV is a huge upgrade. Whoa. Like, Husky Mark IV is really good. Whoa, the Ziggle is even better. Holy. I'm throwing that on. Look at our weight and power ratio is, like, really, really low. Oh, we've got some upgrades here, man. Throw that Ibis on, absolutely. Left shoulder, Galvados. Whoa, look at this bad boy. Okay, interesting. Definitely putting that on. 3 times 11. Nice. Tank treads! Oh, I know what Ryuji is getting for sure. Husky Mark IVs look pretty good, man. That's good bonuses across the board. We're going to put those on. I really want the biggest hit bonuses we can get. The Ziggle looks pretty good. Yeah, now that's looking like a mech right there. Very nice. What about a new CPU? What do we got? Nothing with good short range, so backpacks. Nice. We can get extra power. Don't know that we really need it right now, so we'll save our money, but it is something that's worth considering. Also, what parts did we get? Let's check that really quick before we buy anything else. Imagine Nintendo and the Pokemon Company must have got after Game Freak Card. Probably. Trying to fix it up before online VGC stuff starts. Yeah, that makes sense. Aaron says, hello. Anyone know where they're streaming the Dragon Quest Adventure of Die English dub? Dub's only in the UK right now. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I had not heard anything about that. That is outside my wheelhouse, unfortunately. This is what I was worried about with this game. Incremental upgrades after every mission, a system that works. But gotta remember, Segno. Old games, a lot of min-maxing. To be expected, you know? Ooh. Ah, so that's not a gun arm, though. Yeah, I guess our parts, we don't really have anything better for the squad right now, huh? Fair enough. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, because we have a bunch of upgrades in the shop right now, is we're going to sell pretty much everything we have on hand that isn't currently equipped. And then we're just going to buy a bunch of new stuff. Okay. There are games where I've used underpowered equipment for 12 plus levels just to skip a few weapon tiers and have like 3x as much money as I was likely supposed to have. I mean, that's a decision, like that's a tactical decision you get to make though, right? Like I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. That's just you being smart. Yeah, tank treads, baby. Let's go. Ryuji, the walking, well, rolling artillery platform, really. That meteor's looking pretty good. Who needs melee? We're not in melee here. Chipmunk for extra power, absolutely. What about arms? We do want better hit for sure on our artillery platform. The Vajay sounds good. What about body? Whoa! That's pretty cool looking, actually. I really don't know how much our body matters here, honestly. Ryuji is ready to go for long range, man. Look at this guy. Alright, we need short range on Natalie. Get that PAP 55 on there. Single shot rifle. E-Bish just looks like the way to go. She's pretty close to max weight. Let's be careful. The Vaj is apparently just really good. Actually, not nearly as good as the Husky Mark IV. Interesting. I mean, wherever we can put the Husky Mark IV on, that's looking pretty dang strong. Tank legs on her also might not be bad, though. More power, more move, more HP. Let's try that, actually. Short range CPU, absolutely. Backpack for extra power, sure. Alright, Cappy. It's absolutely the kind of thing that I know opens up some tactical options. It just feels like the most basic option. There must be a more elegant solution. Maybe you'll be the person to find that out, Segno. I would believe it. You certainly have a good head on your shoulders in terms of figuring stuff like that out, so... Ooh, overweight with that. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we need a better body, obviously.
Yo, good morning.
There's Galbo. Zeagle 6B sounds good. Seems like the Galbo SV is just worse than the Husky Mark IV in every way, other than costing 10 less to get. So I don't see why we would not get that. Like, it's just good. Looking good to me. Scorpio, do we have any new melee weapons for you? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Unfortunate. Put the Pabot on here. Do we have a better shooting arm? I don't think we do. Nah, not really. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Straight upgrades across the board. Nice. We're running out of money, but man, we're getting some hella upgrades right now. Some games you can do that if you're good enough, others will basically be impossible without getting the next thing. Some games are good examples of the first one. Or front mission. Go like 3 missions without ever shopping. Just got off work. How's the game? It's a lot of fun, Kyle. We're doing a lot of menuing right now, doing a big series of upgrades for our mechs, but it's very satisfying. Been a lot of fun to play, for sure. I really see no reason not to just max out the Husky Mark IV. Like, I guess weight in some capacities, but even then, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, we're in a really good spot right now. Like, we're really strong. Thanks for letting me blurb about game design stuff. There are many ways that improving the player's options and gear has been done. Probably one of my favorites would be in the game Griftlands. Oh, that's one that people talk about a lot. Playing cards gives them experience, and once the cards are full, you get to upgrade them. The tools you already wanted to use improve themselves. Is this game digital only? I think it is, Aaron. I do not think there's a physical release, unfortunately. Alright, and those are some big upgrades we got there, guys. So, here's where we're at. I'm probably going to wrap this stream up for the night. Is this your first front mission game? It is, Kyle. This is the first time I've ever played it. Technically, I've been playing it for a couple of days since I got an early access code, but still, as a whole, this is the first time I've ever played front mission. But I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. We've been going for almost 4 hours. I want to be available in case Jane isn't feeling well since she's still very under the weather. But this has been good. This has been a lot of fun. Not as many people in the stream as with Tactics Ogre. Not as much interest on the tips videos with Tactics Ogre, but I've been enjoying it. So I want to ask you guys, I'm going to put a poll up. I want to know if people want to see more of this. So let me put a poll. Because that way I at least have an idea if it's something that I can try and weave in the future. Because I'd be happy to do more of this. I absolutely would. I would need to be able to figure out how I'm going to weave it in with all the Tactics Ogre stuff we got to do. If people want to see more of it, cool. If not, fair enough. It's something that I'll play by myself, and that'll be that. Thanks for the stream. Absolutely. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Fine with either tour or this, but it wouldn't hurt to have more variety on the channel. I do agree with that. I do agree with that. Yes, alongside Tactics Ogre. Always great to have variety. If it's this or Cult of the Lamb, I'd vote Cult of the Lamb if only for the variety. Don't worry. Cult of the Lamb is going to come back, as is Outer Wilds. Both of those things are going to happen. Like Fire Emblem Fridays, all of that is happening. I'm just really enjoying the Tactics Ogre push right now. But no, those things are not in the equation. Like, they will be coming back. Don't you worry about that. I just want to know if people are also interested in this alongside Tactics Ogre in terms of turn-based strategy games. I gotta say, your tips on Tactics Ogre, since it's my first time playing it, really helped me out. Well, that's the goal, Kyle. Absolutely the goal. I'm glad that's been useful for you. What is with that poll question? Pretty sure most of the current audience are Front Mission fans. Listen, I'm just trying to get the temperature of the overall audience right now, man. If possible, Super Robot Wars. I would love to, Mark, but there's so much copyright involved with the music. Like, the only other time I streamed Super Robot Wars, I got so many copyright claims on that stream. It's really not worth it, unfortunately. I'd love to be able to do more of it, but it's rough. Looks clear to me. Like, yeah, absolutely. 17 votes, 94% say yes. I mean, that does give me an idea. That does give me an idea. Just turn off the music and sing your own easy. Yeah, that would be a time. That'd be a time. Because of the background music of the mechs. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, I guess the audience has spoken. I might do another poll for the YouTube community at large, just to see what people think. Because that's the thing, is like, we've had so much success with Tactics Ogre. I want to do things that I enjoy and that there is an audience for on the channel, but I also don't want to backslide. I don't want to do something that's going to wind up damaging the channel when we've had so much positive growth. So I'm just trying to see where people are at, but I would love to do more of this, and I do think it's a good fit for the channel. So play both. I mean, I'm right there with you, Kyle. I am right there with you. So okay, cool. That gives me a good idea. I will figure out some stuff with the community, go from there, and yeah, maybe we will have some more Front Mission on the horizon very soon. That said, the next things that are going to be out on the channel, we will definitely have another Tactics Ogre stream. If not tomorrow, then Friday, I have to say. There should be a Tactics Ogre video up on the Patreon tomorrow. We are looking at a full Cressida recruitment guide, so hopefully I'm able to get that up tomorrow. And then, what else? God, oh yeah, the Q&A. Oh, we're going to have to do that tomorrow too. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I will hopefully be able to get the Q&A and the Cressida video out tomorrow. We'll see if that's feasible. Might have to shuffle some stuff around, but we'll see. Lots of stuff coming up, for sure. Lots of stuff coming up. And, I mean, I'm compiling a list of topics, both for Front Mission and for Tactics Ogre. So if you have suggestions for what types of videos you'd like to see in the future, let me know. Have a good night, man. Thanks for the entertainment. Absolutely. Thanks for joining me. Absolutely appreciate having you guys here. I'd stick with TO at least until the story run is over, but after that, go for it. That's also a good idea. That's also a good idea. There's a lot of different ways I can go about it, for sure. Right now, I'm thinking like maybe a single Front Mission stream a week, and then have the focus be Tactics Ogre, but we'll see. We'll see. 95% though, I mean, that's pretty clear. Alright guys, well thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I'm glad to see so many people here having a good time with a new game. Again, thank you to Forever Entertainment for the early access code. I do very much appreciate that. And there will hopefully be some Front Mission on the horizon. So, until then, I hope you all have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I will see you with some new content tomorrow. Have a good night. Stay safe and healthy out there. And remember, be good to each other. Bye now.